Hello! Hello. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing? Let's get TikTok involved and let's get YouTube Vertical involved and then bish, bash, bosh. We should all be live and cooking. And welcome to every single beautiful one of you. I think somebody's coming in with a raid straight away. Let's get up my chats. Hang on a minute. TikTok. Let's pop that out. And then TikTok chat is coming over here on the right, and that need well. We should be fine. And then that there, and then that there. There we go. Welcome everybody into the chat. We got Turbo Prolon back coming in with the raid straight away. Thank you very much. Welcome in. How are we all doing today? Do say hello in the chat. We will shout you out. Just making sure that's working. That's working fine. We're live there. Just double checking. You can't hear my audio multiple times. Audio will fine. That should be good. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. I literally just subscribed to you. Welcome in, Trazo. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome in. I'm dying from hay fever. I'm okay at the moment. But who knows how it's going to go. I am a hay fever sufferer as well. But I'm not outdoors. Which is usually a bit of a benefit if I'm not outdoors. Welcome in Royal Storm. Welcome in Trazo. Welcome in Jack. Welcome in DR3 Jack. Atomic Sniper. Danny Rocks. Royal Storm. Rob's Boy. Ambrose. Oliver. Turbo. We've got Hydro. We've got Oderman. We've got Drazza. And we've got Rob's Boy. And over on the TikTok chat, I can see Bowie Jr. Liking the live stream. Welcome in. I can see you all joining. Webb's joined in. Welcome all. Do say hello if you're watching this morning. We will shout you out. None of that, please. None of that. We got a mod here. Royal. Rob's Boy. Get rid of Santiago. Get out of here, Santiago. Webb. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Hayden, your last name or first name? Hayden is my first name. My channel is just my name. Like, there's nothing to hide with me. Everything is just out in the open. There's nothing to hide. My channel is me, and it is my name, and that's all you need to know. That is all you'll need to know. I'm Hayden Gullis, and that is my name. Right, what are we doing today then, chat? Well, it's business as usual today. We are doing our driver career mode. Spelled different to usual. Yeah, I would say my name is spelled different to usual. I'm going to try something very, very quickly as well, chat. It might kill the stream, okay? I'm warning we all. The stream might lag a little bit. If it lags, you all have to let me know, okay? Every single one of you has to let me know if the stream starts lagging, okay? I want you to let me know. I picked up the Pokemon DLC yesterday for future use. Nice, Royal Storm. I jumped on yesterday on my main account, the one that I've already completed the storyline with, not the one that I'm going to be jumping on for stream this week. I jumped on last night to sort of really give it a proper go. I hadn't really properly played Pokemon Scarlet on the new Switch to see what it was really like. Apart from maybe catching a few shiny Porygons on an event. That was it. Just because they were there, so I might as well. I used encounter sandwiches, which means that you can encounter more of like a certain type. So I used ground, then I used electric. In one ground sandwich, I got 2 shinies. I got a shiny Phanpy, which I was hunting for. Let's go. And I was hunting for shiny Great Tusk, and in the process, I got a shiny Gibble instead. So that's 2 top tier shinies for me. And then I was hunting for shiny Shinx, and I got that as well last night. So I got 3 shinies last night. All because, like, it would have been so difficult on the last game. So difficult. Yeah, here we are. Good morning, Harold Brooks. Good morning, Raymond. Liana Lalos. Welcome. I don't know why that's just bumped it up. Where you know, sadly I was not, Oderman. Sadly I was not. I do remember you, King. Don't you worry. I do remember you. Of course I do. But I have some top tier shinies on my account to show off. Let's go. I just completed the water gym last night, so halfway through the story, I haven't used any sandwiches at all in this game yet. How will you be able to join my next races with viewers? So we do them on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Apart from the Sunday one, all of them are open, so it's literally just first come, first served. We do multiple lobbies. Don't you worry. So if you feel like you don't have a chance to get in, we will then refresh the lobby after a few races, and then there's a chance for you to get in. If you would like to guarantee yourself an opportunity to get into the 100% races, we give priority to Twitch subscribers or midfield members or TikTok subscribers. So if you're one of those, you will get priority into the race. DK, I'm not falling for it, mate. I'm not falling for it. I see you on YouTube. I'm not falling for it. Do I like Mike? Mike's a good guy. Mike is a good guy. Yeah. Mike is a good guy. Shiny Lucario, Shiny Milotic, and Shiny Gardevoir. Damn. You got a good shiny team there. Awesome facts, man. No problem. I took over the world. Oh no, crew. Everybody, we must all bow down to crew. We must bow down to crew, otherwise he will punish us all. Right, chat. Where are we? Where are we then in the career mode? What is going on? Where are we? What have we got left? Well, I can tell you we are into the final 3 races of F1 25 season. We've got Vegas, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi. Qatar is a sprint race weekend, so I'm going to try and get Vegas and Qatar done today so that we can go and do Abu Dhabi tomorrow. However, if we don't get the chance to do that and it goes on a little bit longer, because I do want to finish by 2 today, then we'll do Vegas and Qatar sprint. And then tomorrow we will do the finale, so that on Thursday we start the 2026 season. Thank you very much for the subscription, John Paul. Thank you very much to Sparks for following on Twitch, to Kababo as well. Welcome in. If you are new around here, do hit that follow button. We are live 5 days a week. Tuesday, that's today. We are live, look, at 10 a.m. UK time. We're also live tomorrow, Wednesday, same time, 10 a.m. Thursday, same time, 10 a.m. Then we take a day off on Friday, but we might do some Pokemon streams in the evening. We don't know yet. Then we are live again Saturday, 10 a.m. in the morning, do a couple of hours, then we take a break, then we come back, we do some more streaming, of course, for Creator Series in the evening, and then finally Sunday in the morning, 10 a.m. once again, it is our open lobbies with you guys, with viewers, and then of course we do our 100% community race. Were you live yesterday? No, we weren't, because we don't do Mondays. We don't do Mondays, unless I'm doing Pokemon, but I was with Fem all day yesterday. We had some admin stuff to do, we had to do shopping, so we had some stuff that we had to do yesterday. So there was, those are my days to sort of catch up on everything and try and get as much done as possible before then we get into the very hectic week. And I am currently, I'm in talks with an editor, with actually Alex Killen. He's not the editor, but he is working with an editor. And I guess he's sort of like the manager of the editor. So I'm talking with Alex Killen about like an editor, and I'm talking to a few people at the moment about the first video and a couple of videos coming. So hopefully, because I'm going away for Silverstone and Goodwood Festival Speed, so I won't be live for 2 weeks. Hopefully there's going to be YouTube videos for you guys to consume for those weeks. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming to get them done now, get them edited by those guys, and then they will go up during those weeks. And then when I come back after Silverstone and Goodwood, we will have our normal streaming structure of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and then YouTube videos will hopefully go up Monday and Friday. And then we will be like every single day a bit of content for you lot to consume. But that is the plan. That is what we're aiming for at the moment. So yeah. Will we see driver transfers today? Not today, because we will not be completing the season today, because we've got 3 races to do, and as you know, we usually do 2, unless, of course, we get some sort of engine failure in the last race. I am going to actually, because I've got the engine parts, like, I've got so many newer parts, that I might as well, although these internal combustion units are not the greatest. Vegas is very much top-end speed, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put on newer parts for the engine, for sure. That one. No, we don't want to take a penalty warning. We don't want to go down the grid. We're on 18% at the moment. The best part is 18, so we'll stick with that one. 11, we've got a 0. We've got 10, we've got 2. We'll go with a 2. And gearbox-wise, we'll take a new gearbox. Why not? R&D! There's nothing to not put at risk there. So let's look at our consultants. Welcome in to the stream. Would you rather a tree grow Right, Ninja Kid. Right, listen. That was close. That was close. But I ain't falling for it. Luckily, my brain just reads a little bit further ahead than my mouth. Otherwise, I would have been in trouble. The F1 games aren't real Sims. Sorry, bud, but your skills are fake. That's perfectly fine, Brendo, okay? If your ego is harmed a little bit by playing in an arcade game and having fun, then that's okay. That's for you, okay? If you can't handle your ego being harmed a little bit by playing in an arcade game, that's perfectly fine. We'll be doing iRacing, don't you worry, in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited, actually. It was announced yesterday. We are doing Creative Series iRacing. It is coming July 17th. So literally the week I am back from Silverstone and Goodwood, we are doing iRacing Creative Series, and I'm really, really excited for it. It's a brand new series. It won't be linked to the F1. It will be completely on literally a month today. Yeah, a month today. So very, very excited for that. That's going to be good fun. And then Brendo can not cry anymore and be like, do you know what? You are now a sim racer. I believe in you. Are you still off the Merc? Yes, we are. When is the Creative Series? Every Saturday at 6 PM UK time. Apart from Silverstone weekend, we are having a break week. Hayden, would you go to Mercedes? Would you go if Mercedes doesn't work out next season? I would like to go to Williams. Williams seem to be looking good. Yeah, love the content. Let's go. Drive transfers hopefully tomorrow. Complete any session with fastest lap. We'll do that one because I'm not doing 3 different setups. Finish in a better position than your teammate. We'll do that one instead. Yeah, we should go over 32%. Yep, that one will be fine, and then that is it. Okay, right, I'm happy with that. iRacing CS before Mario Kart World. Hey, we did Mario Kart World already. Don't you worry, we did Mario Kart World. But maybe before, well, hopefully we'll have a Mario Kart World once upon a time in the future. Why is my sound so low? I was wondering why my sound was really, really low. It was so quiet then. What team are you, mate? We are driving with Alpine currently, but it is going to be my last season with Alpine. Then we're going to go to Mercedes. We will be going to Mercedes. I'm happy with all of that. We've got new engine parts going on. It is a normal weekend. Let's go to practice. Let's go and drive. Mario Kart World CS, I mean, that would be a lot of fun. I'd be down for that. Don't get me wrong. I would be down for that.
Fast cars, bright lights, welcome to practice here in Las Vegas.
It would be funny if it was like football and you could get demoted to F2. I think, luckily, we won't be getting demoted because we've done actually a really good season. But that would be funny. Like teams, the worst team gets demoted to F2 and they're going to all of a sudden make an F2 car. I mean, it would shaft you, I feel like, because you'd have to make an F2 car so last minute. Right, I'm going to try something. I'm going to hit this record button. If we start lagging, everybody spam lag. I'll be able to tell as well. We are recording. Oh? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Chat with the R&D team about the new
Is it not lagging?
Happy that they've been integrated into the car. Okay.
It's not lagging on my screen.
You're gonna feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
Hi, Johnny. I think it's okay. It seems fine. Okay. If it starts crapping itself, do let me know. Okay, do let me know. I'm hoping... I haven't got a USB hub. That's coming today at some point. So fingers crossed. My camera doesn't die and I look locked in again. Okay, so fingers crossed. But I am demanding a lot from my PC doing everything I'm doing. So, yeah. Right. Time to get the setup on, chat. Time to get the setup on. And then we will get into racing. I know that's what you want to see. And I know some of you are like, what is this guy waffling about? Stop talking, bro. Alright? I just want to see you drive. I don't want to hear you chat. You're annoying. God. Stop talking. Ugh. I know some of you like that. So, you not got 2 PCs? No, I have not. I've only got the one. So I am doing a lot through the one PC. But hey, it's all for the content. Okay, it's all for the content. If it means I'm slower, that's okay. Although I would like to get faster. I am getting tired of being nowhere in Creative Series. So, imagine talking... Yeah, I know, right? I know. To be fair, like, that's the thing about Creative Series, right? I don't have the luxury to not talk during the races. Because if I don't talk, it's boring, okay? There's a lot of the time, there is not a lot going on for me because I'm never in a fight for the win. So instead I focus on trying to entertain. Whereas the guys at the top, if I look at Meraki, for example, that guy never talks. That guy is silent. He is locked in, all right? And that's fair because they're fighting for wins, all right? I understand it. But that's a luxury, okay? That is a luxury where they don't have to talk. We have to talk. Anyone who is, you know, top 10 down, you got to talk. I mean, there's those of you who've watched Creative Series long enough to know that we give out points to the top 15. But for new viewers, they don't know that. You know, they think, ah, he's outside the points. This is dead. Whereas those who obviously know that we are actually in. Ow! Just punched my phone as it dropped. Ow! Rub my knuckle. That hurt. Ouch. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. Right, save setup. Save setup. I didn't hide my screen. That was naughty from me. Ouch. None of you saw that, okay? None of you saw that. I want you to all know that none of you saw that setup. Okay? Can we all agree that none of you saw the setup? That was a mistake. Thankfully, it's going to get updated soon. Because it's still early days. Look, Rawstorm, I didn't mean to punch my phone. It fell. I went to catch it. And it bounced off the... Oh. Right, cool. It bounced off the floor and it hit me there. Ouch. Screenshot. No, you didn't, Liana. No. Nobody saw that. No, don't get your in here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Sean Mooney, thank you very much for the follow. Xeon Blazer. But those of you who did see it will be able to see that, you know, those are top tier setups. That's a good setup. And if you want to see more of that, then ! coaching in chat. And you'll be able to see more of it. So, there you go. Right, chat, let's do it. Let's get into track acclimatization. I know you all want to see me drive and see the amazing driving skill that I do show. So here it is. Here is Hayden Gullis' top tier driving. I don't know if you're all going to be... Is running max tyre wear always the best round tracks? I don't know. I think you want to take the fronts down a little bit and the rears up a little bit. Because the rears probably could overheat. Went too deep there. I wasn't paying attention. The rears probably could overheat. And the fronts could be too cold. So, going well. Yep, this is FP2. I guess so. I guess it was a freebie for good advertising. So now you all have to go check out Sim Racing Centre. Even if you're just checking out the website, okay? Then they'll be happy. Why are we out? Why have we got to be out there? That just seems weird to me. That was way too far wide. Anyway, that's okay. We are purple still. Professional driver right there. Exactly. We are a professional racing driver. Give me that real life contract. Give me that real life contract. Whoa. So weird again. Some of these gates are so strange. Maybe that's why I suck around Vegas, because I'm not taking these lines. This track is awful on a pad. Maybe, but I actually... Once you get used to Vegas, when you do it enough, I hated it. And then we did it for Creator Series. So then I obviously did like 50 laps around here. Oh, that's a broken front wing, but that's okay. Then I did 50 laps around here.
Mind that front wing. It's going to need.
And then you just kind of understand it. It's a lot easier. And it's a lot more fun when you realise, you know, where you need to go for places. So I actually do enjoy Vegas now. It's just that one particular corner that is difficult. But once you know how to do it, you know how to do it. So it's less difficult. And that makes it a lot better. I second this. I've got a Thrustmaster TMX and want an upgrade. Oh, it needs to be out wide here. And then nice and tight there. And then boom. Okay, purple. Purple. That's good. We broke the front wing, but that's okay. FP1 spin, 360. Oh my god. Michael Schumacher, 2001. Yes. Are you alright there, Yannick? Are you okay? If there's anybody watching on the vertical stream and you're a bit confused while my gameplay is above my face right now, you're currently on the wrong stream. Well, you're not on the wrong stream. You can stay here. But if you want to watch it in 1080p, normal, screen that you can watch on your phone when you tilt it sideways, or you're watching on your computer, or you're watching on your TV, then go to my channel, click on the normal stream, the one that doesn't say shorts. Don't click the one that says shorts or vertical. Click the normal one. Or there's a link in the chat if you want to come over there. Those of you watching on Twitch and on TikTok, you're fine. Stay where you are. It's okay. But if you want to go anywhere else, we are live across YouTube, TikTok, Kick, Twitch, Hayden Gullis across everything. Says 1080p, although it's in 2K. What do you mean? What do you mean, Rob's Play? Seems to be a bump going into turn 5 that keeps throwing me out. Okay. Is there benefits to doing these before a race? You just get R&D points. Oh, we actually got a red score. I didn't even know we got red on turn 12. Interesting. I tried finding you on Kick last time, but couldn't. I should be live now. It might not have been live last time. But it definitely should be live now. But yeah, benefits to doing these, yes, you just get R&D points. The one I'd say is probably the most beneficial to you in terms of if you're not bothered about R&D points and you just want to drive, is the race strategy program, because it will give you your personalized projected tire wear across the race and give you a race strategy on fuel and tires based on what you did in that program. So I would say with that one, definitely do. But if you're like, I just want to get into the races, that's still fine. You don't have to do it. You still get a projected one. But sometimes the AI's tire wear could be better than yours, and you could struggle. Or sometimes you're better than them, and you could do a strategy that they can't. So I would say it is worth doing. But these ones, I mean, tire management, this is just easy for me. It's just one lap. It should be easy. Where I just take care of the tires. I drive slightly off the pace. And I just get it done. Yannick, what are you spamming in the chat, Yannick, in the YouTube chat? What is Yannick spamming? He's just said now, Charles Leclerc, Ferrari HP, and Lewis Hamilton. I don't know. None of us know. Bro is cooking. Yeah, he's kind of spelled Las Vegas. Maybe he is. Maybe he's trying to get a Ferrari 1-2 at this Vegas Grand Prix. Let him cook. Let him cook. You keep going. Right, this Red Bull. We're going for a send. Look at that. What a move! What a move. Did not help our tyre wear, but what a move. To be fair, it's pretty harmless. I think he's just a bit overwhelmed by the whole Las Vegas thing. He's had his Yappuccino. Is there a glitch where the game forces you to a 2-stop every race? It forced me to do a 2-stop around Belgium. No, shouldn't be. I think you've got to do a mandatory 2-stop at Monaco, maybe. I'm not 100% sure if that's in the game though. But for other tracks, I don't think so. Everything fine on the stream, by the way, guys. Is it lagging at all? Are we all good? Is the stream all good? Not a purple score, but it will do.
Program complete. Good work. Head on back to the garage and we'll start going over the data.
It is because, oh, the points will carry over to Merc. So are you saying I shouldn't spend my points anymore and let them carry over to Merc? Is that how it works? P1. P1. Indeed, Yannick, indeed. Indeed. What do we all think of the Canadian Grand Prix on the weekend, by the way, chat? I would like a rating out of 10. Give me a number out of 10. Obviously, 10 being an absolute banger. 1 being boring. Okay, what did you think of the Canadian Grand Prix this weekend? Give me your ratings out of 10. Jack Agnes said it's mid. It's a 5. Liana, a little bit more positive. 7 out of 10. Odeman, 7. Weedaby, 6.7. Very specific. DR3 Jack is a 7. Goose is a 6. Hume says 6.5. The S says a 9. Yusuf a 2. Webb says a mid. So we'll count that as a 5. Not crash. I will try my best, Yannick. I'll try my best. I'll try my best to not crash. Nathaniel says a 5 to 6. Jack says yeah, 3 for me without the McRib. Right, let's do our race strategy program. Whoop! Yannick, we nearly crashed there, Yannick. We nearly crashed, but we didn't. That's why we're as good as we are. It was like a 6, then a 9, then a 5. Yeah, it got a little bit interesting, didn't it, with Lando and Piastri. But yeah, then it just kind of went, oh, okay, well then that's it. It was tense, like it was tense because you had drivers close together. And I feel like a lot of people, I don't think it was an all-time banger, but I think at least a 7 for me. Like, it was good. It was good. That's it. That's all I can say. It was good. It wasn't mid. It wasn't average. It wasn't meh. So a 6, 7, maybe actually whoever said 6.7 is probably bang on, to be honest. You know, it wasn't bad enough to be a 6, but it wasn't good enough maybe to be a 7. So I'd say drivers are close, but nothing happens. But I don't mind that. But I also, drivers have to be having a look. Like Azerbaijan last year was actually a really enjoyable race. Whilst you had Charles Leclerc unable to actually overtake Oscar Piastri, there were times that he was just, you know, he was having a little look. He went alongside, Piastri defended, and that made it interesting. That's what made it interesting. I don't feel like a race has to have an overtake every single lap, you know, to make it an all-time classic, right? Just a nice defense for the lead or for a position, like a battle going on. And we had it for a lap, you know, between Lando and Oscar. And then Lando's brain decided to stop working and he drove into a gap that didn't exist. I still don't know what Bro's plan was there. We've all done Canada, right? Even us who play the game. We've all done Canada and know that the racing line, you swing out left to then open up the right. Okay? So we all knew that Oscar was going to go to the left regardless of whether he's defending or not. And yes, okay, you want the inside line because it's the best chance to go for the overtake, hence why Oscar could hold it into the final chicane for sure. You know, fully agree with that. But if there's no gap, you can't go to the inside. Or you commit to the grass. Like, I don't know, maybe if he went on the grass, he could have found the gap. But he didn't even go on the grass, he just went into him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a shame. But I think, you know, and like, a lot of people are saying, obviously, fair play to Lando, holding up his hands, you know, saying it his mistake, etc. That's fine. But then it's going on and being like, oh yeah, it's just my mistake. I'm stupid. Yeah, that was my bad. I'm so stupid. And that's, to me, is why I don't think Lando has the world champion mentality right now. And I know a lot of people do praise him for mental health awareness, etc. Like, for sure, that is amazing. And of course, there's a lot of pressures on these drivers, etc., etc. But when you come out so publicly and say it, like, you don't see Max Verstappen saying it, you don't see Lewis Hamilton being like that, saying, oh, I'm stupid, I make these bad mistakes, etc. You never saw Schumacher do it, you never saw Vettel do it, you know, like, for me, and like studying PE and A-level, etc., oh, that's gone wide. When you start criticizing yourself like that, you put yourself in a bad headspace, and it's difficult to get out of that bad headspace. And then they just keep on going worse and worse and worse, and it keeps on dwelling on you, and you keep on thinking about it, and you keep on calling yourself stupid, and again and again and again. It just keeps on recycling itself over and over and over again. And yes, okay, I'm not saying that drivers can't admit to their mistakes and can't say that they are fault, but never do it to the media. Shrug it off. You know, don't answer the question. Because then the media now has that as ammunition to come against him. And that's not what he needs at all. He doesn't need the media to be like, you know, headline, Lando Norris stupid overtake because he called it stupid. You know, and then he sees that and obviously it dwells on him more. And that's what I mean. And I just don't think you'd ever see Max Verstappen. You know, Max Verstappen purposely drove into Russell, and he admitted that what he did was wrong. But he never put himself down, or he just said, yeah, shouldn't have really done that, to be honest, but I was frustrated. That was it. He excused it, and maybe you don't like that people excuse it, or excuse when they make mistakes, or say this, that, or whatever, but that's the mentality of what an athlete should be, really, to be honest. That rewind 2.0, that's fine, it's just practice, they're okay, we're just waffling. Exactly, and I agree. Max, George, and Oscar have the mentalities of world driver champions. And Lando is a great driver, but I think we might have to put him into the categories of great drivers who, unfortunately, will never win a championship. And that's just, I think, where it is, you know. I think Lando Norris has the ability to be a champion, but he doesn't have the mentality. And that's what it takes at the end of the day when it comes to... being a champion. It's not just being fast, okay? When you go from F2 to Formula 1, it's not just driving fast. These drivers quickly have to learn that they have to work with their engineers, they have to work on setups, making the car better, all these other things, instead of just jump in the car, go quickly, and then that's it. If you only do that, quite quickly, you're going to find that you're not good enough for Formula 1, and you're going to get replaced, because you can't improve. You're just relying on that natural talent. You have to be able to improve, work out the data, where am I going slowest, who's going fastest there, what's not right with the car, where can I improve it, etc. When it then gets to that top level where you're fighting for a championship, it's not just those things about developing your own car and giving yourself the best tools and also having the talent. You've also got to play the mind games. You have to play the mind games. You have to get into the other person's head, because it's another way to one up another driver. Norris can't do that. Norris, for me, can't get into another driver's head. He just can't, because he's too nice. And, you know, a lot of people will be saying, yeah, but why is that a bad thing? Like, well, that's what we love about him. And for sure, you know, that is what we love about Lando Norris. But if you want him to be a champion, that nice guy sometimes, you know, once the helmet goes on, Max Verstappen and George Russell, they all come across really nice people, you know, outside of the cockpit when they're just chilling, very nice. But as soon as that helmet goes on, or as any time that they want to try and, you know, get the better of their opponent, they're absolute dicks. They are. They all are. They all will be the worst types of people, because they're competitive and they want to get the result and they want to try and find any little advantage. And that's Formula 1 at the top. Everyone's like that. Lewis Hamilton was like that. Michael Schumacher was like that. Michael Schumacher, famous story, when he was teammates with Nico Rosberg, went to the toilet. There was only one toilet in the Mercedes team for the drivers. He went to the toilet right up until qualifying was about to start to get in, so that Nico Rosberg either had to choose between not going to the toilet or having to be late for qualifying. So instead, he peed in a bucket towards behind the garages. That's what he had to do, and that was Michael Schumacher's mind games over his own teammate when they weren't even fighting for a championship. And that's just Formula 1. And for me, Lando Norris doesn't have that in him, sadly. So that's why, for now, you know, this break between now and Austria, he needs to look at that and be like, right, no more Mr. Nice Guy. It's as simple as that. He needs to be no more Mr. Nice Guy. I've been waffling. Let's see what you guys have been saying. Thank you very much for the rose, Kaskugi, Jaffa Too High, I Am Sood, Sean Mooney, thank you for the follows, welcome in. We ignore him punting Bruno Senna. Should have had pole, yeah, exactly, should have had pole for Monaco. What a pole that would have been as well, what a lap. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, Shards. Like he's a great person, and for sure, like none of us are saying that is a bad thing, because it is good that he is who he is. That's why he's so popular. But he needs that venom in him, and for sure, yeah, he needs that venom in him, that killer instinct. Exactly. You know, Max Verstappen is a prime example. I think I've only met him briefly. He seemed really nice. Okay, I don't get a full picture of him. Shards, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. You legend. Thank you very much for coming in with the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. What was I saying? I was saying that, yeah, Max Verstappen seems like a really nice guy. I only met him briefly, but every time you see him kind of like outside the track and just sort of chilling and by himself, he seems, you know, a nice guy. When it's in front of media, in front of, as soon as he gets into that sort of competitive environment, he's a different guy. And that's why he is a 4-time world champion, you know? You might not like it, and sometimes I don't like what he does, but he drives on the limit of the rules because he wants the most competitive edge over his opponents, and that's what he's going to do. If he has to drive on that line to be better, then he'll go there. Yannick, what are you on about? To say, haha, Toto Wolff. When did I meet Max? At the end of last year. At the end of last year, I was doing a gig with Heineken, where I just commentated. He came and commentated alongside the race. It's a video actually on my YouTube channel, where I commentated with Max Verstappen. Any future collaborations with Quadrant cancelled? Yeah, maybe. I mean, Aldas got cancelled, didn't he, for doing one of them? But he's done a lot more stuff. I don't feel like I rip into Lando Norris. I don't think he's a bad driver at all. I think he's a great driver. I think it's just one change he needs to do in order to make himself a champion, or champion potential, and that is be a dick. Like, that's all. That's all. He's just got to start being a dick on track. Like, that is it. That is it. Find that venom. Stop being Mr. Nice Guy. Nice guys never win. Like, that's the famous saying, isn't it? Nice guys never win. And, yeah. At the end of the day, despite what everyone on social media may say, if any of them met F1 drivers in real life, they would show. Exactly, for sure. For sure. And I think it's very easy to... I've definitely tried to be less sort of like... Not critical, because I think we're allowed to be critical. Like, if a driver's not doing a good job, I think you're allowed to sort of be critical, but you have to have a point and a reason why. If I just said, oh, Lando Norris sucks, which I have gone in the past, not saying Lando, but I said once on Twitter, just went, Jack Aitken sucks, with no sort of reasoning behind it or whatever, and he saw that tweet and replied to me, and then I actually met his wife a few years ago, maybe a year ago, and she was like, you were that guy, weren't you? And we had an argument on Twitter. I was like, yeah, and I was like, I was so sorry. I was just a little shit back then who didn't care. But I think we're allowed to be critical where if you have a point to it. You can say, I think this because of this. That's perfectly fine. If you say, I think Lando Norris is a loser, or like you've got nothing to back it, you just don't like him, that's not very nice. Like, that's going to get you hatred towards it. If you've got nothing to back out, or if Lando Norris makes a mistake and you're like, oh, typical Lando Norris mistake, blah, blah. Like, it's not positive criticism. You can criticize someone and say, this is what they need to do better. Lance Stroll. I think Lance Stroll is actually a really good driver. However, his consistency is arse. And I feel like sometimes he doesn't want to be there. And I think that's because he has his dad as the team manager, right? And because of that, I feel like he's always got a safe seat. There's never that pressure. I think Lance Stroll would do better from having a little bit of pressure on him, right? And you've got pressure from media, etc., but I don't think he's ever got pressure of not being out of a drive. But I think we'd have a more consistent Lance Stroll. Maybe he would. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think he'd ever be world champion material. But I think he shows occasions where he can actually be a really, really great driver, right? Okay, he's got a pole position in Turkey on a very difficult day. He's the second youngest podium. Yeah, second youngest podium. In Formula 1 history, right? So there's definitely times that he can get the best out of it. However, right? However, I think because he doesn't have that pressure on him, some days he can afford to have a bit more of an off day, you know? Or some days he might just... He just looks like he's less interested. But at the same time, we don't know these people. We literally just see 20 minutes of their day on a weekend, right? We only see 20 minutes of them. Inside the car, we don't see anything of them. So, yeah. Charles needs to learn to be more... I think Charles is slightly too nice sometimes as well, but also less so. Also less so. Throwing away all the collabs today. Indeed. Aston Martin ain't coming knocking anymore. Right, let's go to qualifying. Enough of the rambling. Enough of the Formula 1. Let's get into the thing. Oh, but, one more thing. Before we get into it, I want a question between you guys. One or two's in the chat. One in the chat. If you think that Lando Norris will win a world championship in his career. Two in the chat if you don't. One in the chat, based off right now. One in the chat, do you think Lando Norris will ever win a championship in his career? Two in the chat if you don't. Focus on ending there. Here he goes. I'm too slow, mate. I'm too slow, Brad. I'm too slow. A lot of ones, to be fair. A lot more ones. A lot more ones. With the new regs next season, he's probably cooked if he doesn't win this year. I mean, you never know. You never know. We thought that about Red Bull, didn't we? When it came to 2021 into 2022. And then they came out of 2022 still competitive. And then obviously dominated. Hi, Corsair. Welcome in. Welcome in. Right. A lot more ones. It's still fairly mixed, but I'd say more ones. Right, let's get out on track. Let's do quali. Let's do this, chat. Let's do this. Where will we qualify for the Las Vegas Grand Prix, chat? Get your predictions in the chat. Where are we going to qualify? Everyone who said 2 are just haters. Not necessarily. I think there's points to... As I said, I, at the moment, think it's a 2. I do. I do, based on right now, I think it's a 2 because
I'm
as
afraid
what
we've
I've
dropped
said,
to P22,
I don't think he
P22.
has the mentality right now to be champion. And right now he's in a car where Oscar is outperforming him and he has less experience. So, like, you look at, like, will he be able to do it? But at the same time, we look at Mercedes in 2014 to 2016. Nico Rosberg obviously was getting beaten by Lewis Hamilton. And then 2016 pulled out everything and beat Lewis Hamilton. And won a championship. So it is possible. It's not over. But yeah. He's got the talent. He just needs to work on the other things outside of just having the talent. Which I think he can do. Anyway, let's get into our qualifying. Enough of all that. I've gone way too early on the brakes there. But let's see what we can do in this qualifying session. Get through to Q2 here in Vegas. And work on ourselves. Right, across the line for Sector 2. Oh no, Sector 2 ends way up here. Sector 2 is actually so large, I feel like. Sector 2's pretty much got all the corners in it. Little slide there, but it's all okay. It's all okay. Right, let's push, let's push. Yeah, exactly. He never gets sad as Yannick. He never gets sad. P9 says Corsair. What else have we got in the chat? What other predictions? We got Liano saying we're going to be P4. Down to the line. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, a slight slide away from the apex. It's okay, though. This is just the banker lap. This is all okay. That spin in Silverstone was a head loss. From who? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And P4. Okay. Pretty happy with that. Fastest Sector 3. Seems to have very, very good straight line speed in the car. Me? What, in Creator Series, do you mean? Okay, now can we discuss why Hayden isn't at the top? I'm not quick enough. That's number one. I'm not quick enough. I even feel like if I did loads of practice, I wouldn't get quick enough. I just don't know how to go any faster than what I am right now. Which is annoying. Consistency, I like to feel like... I'm not at the top on consistency. But I'd like to say I'm kind of in the middle for consistency. I'm better than some, I'm worse than others. I feel like if you look at that Silverstone race, we made a mistake. Yeah. If we look at Spain, I don't think I made a mistake in Spain. Did I make any mistakes in Canada? Corner cutting, yeah, but it was easy to do. I think turn 3-4 was just a nightmare for me. I was very inconsistent there, for sure. I think also I put too much pressure on myself as well. Need that killer instinct. Exactly. And I'm, you know... I think that's another reason why I say it, because I relate, because I feel like I am the same. Right, chat. If we look at the time, we're P4 at the moment. Chat, 1 in the chat if you think we should risk it. 2 in the chat if you think we should go and do another lap. 1 in the chat to risk it. 2 in the chat to do another lap. Oh, 1s. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. Let's risk it. How are they saying Creator Series is not a league when... Yeah, Canada was bad. Canada was bad. I think they made the wrong choice with Canada. I know that we were doing rainbow tires and you know sometimes you want strategy to play out, but the lack of safety cars, just not having them turned on, just for a lot of us just kind of ruined it. Creator Series isn't a league, and I know Alex won by 16 seconds. Great, fair play to him. He is one of the fastest drivers, if not the fastest driver this season. But we shouldn't have races where there's no safety cars. Thank you very much to the base FC for the bit. We shouldn't have that. And I know that some people don't like the intentional safety cars or safety cars coming out all the time, but at the end of the day, it is all for content. And our content is racing with each other. Like, it's us collaborating with each other, not being 10 seconds away from everybody else, right? That's not what we want to be doing. We don't want to be 10 seconds away from the next driver and just driving around by ourselves doing nothing. I want to be wheel to wheel with every single driver on that grid. I want to go wheel to wheel, side by side, and have a battle with every single driver, at least at some point over the season. You know, that's if I do that in a season, then that season for me is a success. All right? I know other drivers will look at that and go, if I win the championship, that season's a success. I know that I will never finish top 10 in this championship. Hey, thank you very much to the Base FC for coming in with the 43 bits. Absolute legend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I know I will never finish top 10 in the Creator Series, in the championship. I will never win a race. I need an absolute miracle to get a... cam's frozen? I don't think it has. To get a... podium again, alright? I need an absolute miracle to get a podium again. So, for me, it's all about racing and battles on track. And if they don't... If we have a race where that doesn't happen, then that's a failure, I think, for a lot of us on the grid. And that's what Canada was. It was just a failure. It was just very, very boring. So, yeah. Give yourself a bit more credit. The thing is, Creator is just so tough. There's so many good drivers. I am qualifying pace. I'm outside the top 15. I'm not a good qualifier. I'm probably one of the slowest in qualifying. I think I'm one of the smartest on the grid, and yeah, maybe that sounds a bit egotistical, and some people might think I'm being a bit of a prick for saying that, but I feel like I am. I made exactly the right strategy on Saturday. For me, it was a no-brainer. I don't understand how people didn't do soft, medium, hard into wets, because you undercut. The undercut is so powerful in this game. You undercut people, but also you don't. If you go onto the wets early on, especially for the fast guys, you put yourself behind the slower guys. Even if you're only behind them for a couple of corners, you still lose a little bit of time. And this race was all about having the best ultimate race time. So soft, medium, hard, into wet. Even if it didn't rain at the end, into wet at the end was better because you're outside. Screen is glitching. Are we sure? Is that YouTube vertical being all glitchy again? Let me have a look. Is YouTube vertical? YouTube vertical. Why do you always do this? YouTube normal, are we okay? Is YouTube normal okay? Are we... Yeah, YouTube normal's okay. It's just vertical. Sorry for the vertical glitching. We'll be back in a sec. It will fix itself. Don't you worry. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know why it does this. It just does this sometimes where it just has an absolute nightmare on my PC. What I could do, though, is do this. Just stop it and restart it on this. If it wants to stop. Does it want to stop? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I've done here. What have I done? Why? Is it? Are we still live? YouTube vertical, we still here? Is it ended? Have we got anything? What's going on? Well, what's going on? Okay, now it stopped. Now we started back up again. And we should be fine. We should come back. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know. Okay. If it glitches, it's fine. With the cleanest driver on the grid, exactly. With the cleanest driver on the grid. Right, let's go out on this. But good afternoon, Harry's. Good afternoon. The A-level PE coming in clutch. Exactly. Not even Brendan Lee won on your account. You know, they're very fast drivers. I think a lot of them don't sympathize with us drivers at the back. They have a lot of front driver mentality. At the end of the day, I just want it to be competitive for everybody. I want everybody to have fun. I want everybody to have a chance to not necessarily win the race. I don't care that I'm not winning races or even that I'm getting podiums. It would just be nice for races to be like, do you know what, actually? I'm competitive. I get to race with these drivers and a top 5 is possible. You know, that would be nice. That would be nice. But yeah, unfortunately, recently it's just not really been like that. I'm lucky if I'm fighting for a top 10. Luckily, points are given out, obviously, to people at 15, so there's always something to fight for. But yeah, it's just difficult in that sense. That's all it is. It's just difficult. And I'm good enough at my job to still be able to make it feel positive when we're in the race. You know, when that Canada race was happening, I put myself in a position where, at least on the leaderboard, it looked like I was in a good place. Who is the other co-owner of Creator Series? Because I know Razin. Razin, me, and Gareth. Razin, me, and Gareth are the co-owners of Creator Series.
Down into P16 now.
Yeah. Gareth Allen is the one who basically... Oh, that's wide. That's the wall. What's the prize fund? There isn't. It's literally for fun. It's not. There is no prize fund. There is nothing if you win. all you get if you win is a claim that you have won the title. That's all you get. There is no prize fund, but people do take it seriously like there is a prize fund. And we had frustrating discussions yesterday, and maybe my idea was ridiculous, okay? Maybe the idea I was suggesting, but I just suggested an idea that was basically like, what we do is the guys in the top 10 in the championship, they have to run a default setup. And then the guys in the bottom half of the field get to run a custom setup. And they're like, no, we can't do that. You can't make us slower. That's not fair. You can't make us slower. That's not fair. And I'm like, we wouldn't be really making you that slower, right? I asked Alex probably what could he do if he ran default setup at Canada. And he said, probably like a high 109. That's still faster than I did in qualified, okay? So he would still be faster than me on a default setup. He just wouldn't be 1 second faster than me. He'd be about 0.3 faster than me, right? So for me, I'm like, okay, you're not really arguing your case. But it's like, no, but you shouldn't be making us slower. That's not fair. That's not fair on us being fast. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I understand that. I'm not asking for it every single week. But like, once a season, even once a game cycle, just give us a chance, all right? Give us the guys in the back a chance. And if, do you know what? If by some chance you are having a torrid race and you're with no one, well, now you know how we feel, okay? Now you know how we feel every single race. Not one race a season, every single race. And yeah, instead, it's just like, oh no, we can't do that. No, that's not fair. You shouldn't be making us slower. And it's just like, well, what you're saying isn't really for content. You don't care about content other than your own. Exactly, for the purpose of content. And that's what it is for. It's for content. And again, I don't think I would win that race. I don't think I would win a race if I was in a custom setup and they were in a default. I think I would still be battling with them because, one, we lack consistency compared to them. So that will allow them the chance. And secondly, they have 1 second advantage over us anyway. So, like, yeah. And then also saying, oh, we'll just practice, play the game more. I play the game 4 hours, 5 days a week. So I do about 20 hours. 20 hours? Yeah, 20 hours a week at least. I have no interest in doing any more practice than that. But I play the game enough to, to be getting better. And that's what a lot of them do anyway. They don't necessarily practice. They just play the game. So yeah, can you tell AG to stop making the 30-minute reaction video because it makes it sound so sweaty? I don't mind it. It's quite fun just looking at the incidents and just reviewing. Because at the end of the day, it's content. That's content. I'm fine with that. It's a creator series. He's reviewing the content from all the other creators. I don't think there's going to be much content from Canada. I'll be completely honest. If you look at the overtakes of the week video from this week, 2 of the overtakes were legitimate without contact. I made contact with Lolly and my one got in there. Then you've got Grid Jokes punting Razin's AI off the track, and that's in there. So yeah, how much time are you off the top drives? Probably about a second. But if you think of that over a lap, we're 1 second every single lap slower. Right, let's go again in quali. 2 minutes left on the clock. Let's go again.
Right, the car's ready.
Good morning, Videjar. So, like, once you're in the train, Corsair, it's fine. You're okay. But then as soon as you lose the DRS train, you just lose time after time after time. And, again, another argument those guys were saying was just like, oh, yeah, but sometimes I do have a bad race, and it's really fun because I don't mind having a comeback drive. I'm like, yeah, but you're fast enough to have a comeback drive because the guys at the front are squabbling, so you can gain on that. Me and a lot of other drivers can't even gain on the front drivers when they're in the DRS train squabbling because we're just not quick enough. So every lap we get slower. But for you, if you have a bad race, every lap you still get closer to the drivers in front because you're just fast enough to do that. And that's a luxury, right? That's a luxury you have that we don't. And for a lot of them, I just don't think they put themselves in our shoes and they just see it from their point of view being like, oh, no, we can't do that. Like, the argument for, oh, safety cars ruin our races and make it harder for us. A safety car for a top driver when they're in the lead, right, just makes their race a little bit more difficult, okay? It means that they actually have to fight for their win again. For a driver at the bottom, it's a get-out-of-jail-free card to actually have some content and not be 30 seconds away from any other driver. Doctor, I know you arrived, don't you worry, I saw your good morning. Always late. I'm going to call you... we need a late count for Doctor now, to be honest. Can we have a late count for Doctor? Can we have a late count for Doctor in the chat? I've been on time every stream. He's never on time. Right, chat. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do the qualifying. 1 in the chat if you think we are going to get into Q3. 2 in the chat if you don't. 1 in the chat if you think we're going to make it through to Q3. 2 if you don't. I like sleep. That's fair. That's fair. Let's push the car to the line and let's see what we can do. What we can do here, chat. Don't lose the rear end through there. Very easy to do. Don't hit the wall through this one, which of course we did last summer as well. So there we go. Gain 2 tenths on a lap time. We're going to watch as drivers come across the line because we might not have to complete this lap. And we can save the tyres. We're P8 at the moment. A few more drivers to come across the line. Still P8. 2 drivers to finish their session. That's the wall. And we are going to... Are we safe, chat? Are we safe? I think we're safe. We safe? Yeah, we're safe. We're safe. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's box then. Let's box. We're safe. Return to garage. All happy with that. Let me just check the vertical stream. Are we okay on vertical? Still lagging. Ah, it's so annoying. So annoying when it does that. YouTube is not such as buffering. Across the line. Still. Like, why is it frozen on vertical? I don't get sometimes why this happens. I really don't understand. Because all the other streams you're fine, aren't you? YouTube you're fine. You're not buffering. Twitch we're fine. TikTok we're fine. Even Kick we're fine. It's just the vertical one. For some reason it doesn't like it when it's doing that as well. Okay. Interesting. Maybe quickly, in between these sessions, what I can do is reset the YouTube vertical. Let me reset the YouTube vertical. And go from there. Okay, right. For the rest of us, let's go. Come on, YouTube vertical. Stop being annoying. Come on. Come on. Come on. End that stream. Stop sending. And that part of the stream. Right, we got Q3 now. Let's see what we can do, chat. Let's see what we can do here in Q3. Let me go from there. Right. Let's go look at the vertical one. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to add it back in. YouTube. Vertical encoder, that should be fine. And we'll start that up again and see if that works this time. Hopefully that's all fine on the vertical stream. Yep, that all looks fine. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Hopefully it stays like that and we don't have that issue anymore. Welcome back. A CS solution for you. 2 classes, 1 class championship for the top 10. The thing is, I don't think we want to split it because that defeats the point that I'm on about. I want to race with those other drivers, okay? That's all I want. And that's all I said in the thing yesterday. It's like, what I'm asking for. How is that 0%? Did we go out on old tyres again? Crazy. I don't want to win every race. That's not what I'm asking for. I just want to be involved. Like, that's all. That's all any of us want to be at the back. We just want to be involved. You know, that's all. And I think the other guys see it as, oh, we want to take away your pace and we're punishing you for being fast. Not really. We just want to be involved. That's all. So that's why we don't really want a 2-tier system. Because at the moment, I already fight. Like, the drivers who I have battles with, who are my ability, I'd say, Ricky, Adam, Scotty, Scott Taylor, sometimes Fabio, if he's having a bad race. But Fabio has the pace to be up with the front guys, for sure. There's probably names I'm missing as well. But those are sort of the guys that, when I see them around, I'm like, these are the guys I'm fighting with. These are the guys that I'm going to try and beat. We can save 2 sets of soft tyres. I'm going to go out for 1 lap at the end, chat. 1 lap at the end. I'm going to save it for all at the end. And that is when we're going to go. That is when we're going to go. Welcome in, Kai. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in, everybody. Right, sorry about the tech difficulties, but we should all be fixed now, and we all should be okay. Welcome in if you're watching. Do say hello. Why is Evie at the bottom? What, here? What do you mean? Why is Evie there? What do you mean? Because Evie's bigger, and Squirtle can ride on Evie to battle. Let's get that W. Let's do this. Let's do this. Got new tyres on the car. No. Drive out, drive out, drive out. Let's do this, chat. Let's do this. Invince, thank you very much for the follow. Jamil, Tupac, Danny, Reese, Yanara, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome in, welcome in. Corsair, in terms of drivers using assists, most of the drivers don't use assists. There's a few drivers at the front who use the racing line. So, which I believe that they should turn off. I believe they should turn off. I think racing line is one of those that, for example, what assist do you reckon I use, chat? What assist do you reckon I use, if any? Those of you who know will know. But those of you who don't, oh, it's lagging. Is it lagging? Was that lagging? That was lagging, wasn't it? That's stuttering, right? Is it stuttering? Is it stuttering, chat, on Twitch? I'm going to stop that recording. I feel like it was stuttering. Yeah, okay, right. We can't record. We can't record. Let's not record. Let's not record. Oh. We should be fine now. We should be fine again. It was a bit. Are we still stuttering? It's because we're stopping the recording, that's why. The recording is stopping. Give it 2 secs. Give it 2 secs. Just waiting for the recording to stop. Okay. Okay, we should be fine. The recording should be stopped now. We should return back to normal, chat. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Emote only, chat. Let's go, let's go. We just lock up the rears ever so slightly there. We okay now? Doctor, as you're in the chat and you can speak, let me know if it still stutters. Let me know if it's still stuttering and it's bad. Drag that tractor to the top 10. We'll try our best. We will try our best. Right, chat. Will we get pole position? 1 in the chat if you think we're going to get pole. 2 in the chat if you don't. I'm going to slipstream off of this Aston Martin here. But 1 in the chat if you think that we're going to get pole. 2 if you don't. Let's go, go. I didn't utilize the battery to the line, but it's okay. Don't need to. Don't need to. We're going to use it around the rest of the lap. 10 seconds left in the session before we go again. That is what we love to see, chat. That is what we love to see. Twitch can't type. I know they can't. I know they can't. That's why I asked you. And you answered, so that's fine. Come on, come on, come on. Green in the first sector. Nice cut of that corner there and of that corner, but still at least on the white line, so no invalidation. Will be sent out with me. Meant to vote. Oh yeah, they can't vote, but the other chats can. The other chats can vote. So 1 in the chat if you think that we are going to get pole position, 2 if you don't. Nice and smooth through there, and now we go. Push the battery, chat. Push the battery. Purple in the middle sector. We should be purple in the third sector as well, because we are all about the straight line speed around here, which is unusual for us to say against the AI, because they're going to be very fast in the race. Cars and Games, welcome into the stream. Pushing the revs all the way down in towards the final. Proper corner. Through the chicane. And now we go. Battery out of there. Everything we've got. Everything we've got down to the line. What will this lap time be good enough for, chat? Across the line. Keep it tight. It is going to be...
Okay,
I think that's pole position.
Really
I think
well
that's
done.
pole
That's a fantastic
position. Yes. Yes, let's go. Every sector will be green. This is your first lap. Or purple. By 3 tenths. 3 tenths.
Be sure to join us then.
That straight line
What will no
speed
doubt
is
be a
popping.
Fantastic race.
That straight line speed is popping. Let's go. Let's go. Happy with that. Harry's is happy with that as well. Great lap. Great lap. Thank you very much, Corsair. Thank you very much. Right, just quickly check. YouTube's lagging again, isn't it? YouTube Vertical is just not having a good time today, is it? Glitch? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my YouTube Vertical stream. I have no idea what's going on there, or why it's doing that. It's just dying. Why only 10 people? What do you mean, in the qualifying session? Do you mean why was there only 10 people in the qualifying session? Because that's how Q3 works. What assist do I use? I don't use any assists. I don't use any assists, but you wouldn't assume that I use assists because I have Racing Line on. As soon as somebody has Racing Line on, I feel like you would assume that they would also have traction control and ABS on. And I feel like if you just turn Racing Line off, it stops anybody asking questions or doubting your ability. Because I don't think you need Racing Line. Racing Line makes you more aware of what's around you on the track as well. And for those guys at the top in Crazy Series, they got to turn it off, right? They got to turn off that Rainbow Snake. Right, okay, I've restarted again. The YouTube stream, I know that I stopped the recording, so that might have made it buffer. But hopefully, YouTube Vertical is going to stop being a little what's it and actually work for me. YouTube Vertical just doesn't like me. But YouTube Main, if you're watching on YouTube Vertical and you want to come watch the actual stream, it is working in the main stream. So come over there. Click the link in the chat or go to my channel and you'll find it. Just don't click the shorts one. Don't click on the Vertical stream. But how's the new game? I'm really enjoying the new game. Exactly. Top guys shouldn't use assists in CS. The only exception of using assists are people like F1 Scott Taylor. He's fine. I don't mind him because he doesn't play the game all the time. And the assist that he uses doesn't make him
Welcome
quicker.
along to Las Vegas. It's Viva Las Vegas tonight.
Viva Las Vegas, baby. Where are we going to finish in this Las Vegas? It's working now on Vertical. Hopefully it stays like that. Because Vertical streams usually do really well for me. Jackatunde, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in.
Look at the grid lineup for today's race.
That flag was
and
not smooth.
Alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davis.
Let's do this. Chat,
Okay,
where do you
here we
think
go. I know what you can do. Don't let
we
me
are going to
down.
finish this race? One in the chat. Not one in the chat. I just want to know prediction. I just want to know position. Where do you think we are going to finish in this race? That is a predicted strategy for today. And I think it's the right one to go for. However, I'm just going to have a quick little look. What is a soft... what's a soft hard looking like? First of all. Though it won't allow me. It won't allow me to do a soft hard. It won't allow me to do a soft hard, chat. Unless maybe it will. It will. Okay, it will allow me to do a soft hard. Oh, but do we really need track position? That's my question. Do we need the undercut? 1 in the chat for medium hard, 2 in the chat for soft hard. 1 in the chat for medium hard, 2 in the chat for soft hard. Let's have a look at your predictions. So we've got just a rando monkey says we're gonna get first. Harold Brooks says third. Rodrigo, thank you very much for the follow. Liana says P1. Oderman says P1. Prifaraj says P1. Raphael says P1. Rodrigo Moya, thank you very much for 1 following and then straight up following it up with a Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate you. F1 Max is first. Oderman says P1. Good morning to you, Jay Swales. We've got in the chat as well. Oh, Kazim saying P2. Josh saying P1. First with hopes and prayers. Let's go. Let's go. In terms of strategy, though, we're getting more ones. I feel like the dirty air this year applies to AI way less. For sure it does. For sure. Rodrigo Moya, really appreciate you. Right, 1 in the chat. Let's do it. Let's do the medium hard strategy. And let's get on to the formation lap. Right, yes, where do you think we're going to finish, chat? Where do you think we're going to finish? We're getting overtaken by both Apex GP drivers off the formation lap. Not happy with that, guys. Come on. Rude. Still a bit slow. Let's get your predictions in. I've seen a few predictions. I want more. I want more of your predictions. Come on, chat. Get them in, get them in, get them in, get them in. Good luck, good luck. Thank you very much, Corset.
No rain expected for the
Appreciate
time
you.
being.
No rain expected, so that's good. I don't think we're expecting rain anyway. Come on, chat. Where are we going to finish? Where are we going to finish? For Geordie says P1. P2, Hayes beats you at the line. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. P30 for Wing. Wow. That's just rude. That's just rude. But I respect it. That is a challenge. That is a challenge. It's a good challenge. We got P3 for both Apex GP cars. We'll cheat off the line again like they did. Lags looks laggy for some reason. It does look a bit laggy on my end, doesn't it? The gameplay just lagging slightly. Sorry, mate. Good luck, though. Thank you. Zaharif, that says P3. Pole to 22nd challenge. Let's go. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what's your opinion for a beginner on a... so I haven't used either wheels, but I did start on a Thrustmaster. It was a 458 Italian Spider, TX Italian Spider or something like that. So I would always recommend Thrustmaster. Thrustmaster's great. If you can afford a Thrustmaster, then go with a Thrustmaster, because the Logitech just has less force feedback. It's not as good. Right, how's it looking now, chat? Is it looking okay now? We back to being normal? No more lag? We are still in beta testing, of course, of running on 2K, so there might still be issues. This is the first race today. Yes, it is. Nathan, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Right, let's get it lined up on the grid, chat. And see what we can do from P1. Pole position. Let's get ourselves lined up on the grid. 0.2. Happy with that. We went a little bit too fast. The AI are a little bit ahead of us. I haven't actually got any water. Fem needs to bring me water.
Okay, incredible
I did ask
parking
her.
there. Nice one. That's going to give you the
What
edge
she
if you
said.
can get good launch as the race starts.
She said, sure thing. She's in a meeting at the moment, so I will get water in a bit. Yes, this is the first race. That is correct. This is the first race. 1 frame per second. Okay, that's YouTube again having more issues, isn't it? Is that YouTube having more issues? Yeah. Okay, we're going to cancel the vertical stream. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to leave vertical because it's clearly not working today. So we're going to leave the vertical stream. And we're going to end that one. Because clearly YouTube vertical is being an absolute pain in the arse, and I don't know why. I don't know what it's doing. Sometimes it works absolutely perfectly. Other times it's just being an absolute dick. So don't know why. Need to look in that. We'll look into that for tomorrow. Sorry for those on the vertical one. I should have really directed them over to the main one, to be honest. But hey, is what it is. Right. Let's get into this chat. Get well soon, Hayden. I'm not ill. I just need water. It's just dry. Right, here we go. Lights on. Engines revving. Let's go racing. And here we go. Here we go. Little bit all over the place off the line. Hayes will have a little look. Oh, that's too deep for us into the first corner. And Hayes gets us back. We just got no grip. It's so cold. Hayes gets us off the line. So whoever said Sonny Hayes was going to get us, they are spot on. Spot on. But now we follow Hayes. Now we stick with him. And we try and see what we can do in this race. It's not over yet. There's still a long way to go. Still struggling with that corner. And we need to stick with the Apex GP driver as much as we possibly can. That's way too late on the brakes as well. Oh my god, Hayden. We are making far too many mistakes. We've got to sneak back on. No penalty. Get overtaken by Lando Norris. Lando Norris moves up to B2. What an absolute stinker. What an absolute stinker we have had on this first lap. But just you wait, chap. Just you wait for the straight line speed we are about to show in this race. Just you wait. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes my Lord and Saviour. Femke Notemans coming in with the 1 mug of water. Let's go. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Oh, we go Simon Pierce. Whilst I'm trying to move my mug. Right, Norris, you go defensive. I'm going to have the outside line on both of you. Here we go. Down in towards this tricky triple chicane. Norris will still hold the inside. I'm going to give him the room. I'm going to give him the room still. We're still wheel to wheel. Norris holds onto it, but I get past Pierce. And now we're going to burn the battery. Utilize the straight line speed that I have in this Alpine. I have the inside line. Hayes is getting away, but I will move back up into second position in this race. Now looking to hunt down the Apex GP driver of Sonny Hayes, Brad Pitt, in this Vegas Grand Prix. So let's see what we can do. Let's put it in hot lap. And away we go on the straights. Norris will have the slipstream. He will have the DRS, but he won't be able to go for the overtake. And I just can't get it turned in for that corner. I've not got any grip in there. Handling looks F122 level. It's definitely not. Don't you worry. It's definitely not F122 level where you have to shift up into 7th gear to finally get traction. So it's fine. It's like a bit of a blend between 23 and 24. Right, 1.7 seconds. That is the gap to Sonny Hayes. That is the gap we're trying to close up at the moment. Fingers crossed. We can do it. Norris in my DRS. So Norris is going to be probably sailing past me down into the next corner. If we can work together. He's not going to get DRS. He's gone too early. Has he gone too early? I think he just about got DRS off me.
Okay.
So if Norris can get past me and then we tow off Lando Norris, that's fine. There we go. See, this is fine. Norris can now try and close in to Sonny Hayes. Oh, don't go into the back of Norris. As long as we're not fighting, then it's fine. As long as we don't fight, then it is fine, chat. I really like the handling this year. So do I. Rourke, thank you very much for the follow. Let's put it into none. Let's save the battery. And Andrex as well. Thank you very much for the follow. Norris goes fastest. Don't get offensive, Norris. I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking you, Norris. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Drive. Drive. I'm trying to use you to catch up to Pierce here. Or Sonny Hayes. Oh my god, that is dirty air. That is dirty air through there. Wow.
Focus on the driving.
That was not enjoyable, chap. That was not enjoyable. Here comes Pierce. No, you don't. Right, we're going to get past Lando Norris down this straight. Hayes is 2.5 seconds up the road, but with DRS, hopefully, we can close up a huge amount because we are very fast in a straight line. So with DRS activated, we should be able to sail past Lando Norris.
We've got a lot of spare
And then get past. Controller feels awful this year. Well, I'm glad that I don't play with controller. I haven't heard too many bad things, though, from it. But wheel is always better. If you're playing a racing game, you know, and you can, always get a wheel. Right, here we go on Lando Norris. He's going to burn a lot of battery and have some really good acceleration, but we'll have DRS now. 2.3 seconds. Let's burn all the battery. And let's see if we can catch up to Sonny Hayes here by using our straight line speed. Let's see the gap that we can close in to Sonny Hayes just down this straight alone. And look at that, 1.4 seconds now. 1.2. 1.2 seconds we close in to Sonny Hayes from just having DRS. That's how good we are. That is how good we are. And I'm hoping that Lando Norris
Great work. That's a new fastest
can close in again. We can do this strategy again. We let Lando Norris through. We close up to Hayes. Because that is huge. I mean, to be fair, we might not even need Lando Norris. We're only 1 second off of Hayes at the moment. He doesn't have DRS on anybody. We don't have DRS. So let's see if we can catch up to the Apex GP driver. That's a lot better through there. 9/10 of a second now, chat. Chat, can we get DRS this lap? 1 in the chat if you think we can get DRS. 2 if you don't. 1 in the chat if you think that we're going to get DRS off Hayes this lap. 2 if you don't. You could be quicker than me through this sector. I don't know. Oh, especially if we do stuff like that. That was loose. That was all over the place. Lando Norris still in my DRS. So if Norris, if we don't get DRS off Hayes, Norris will get back past us and we'll do the same tactic, chat. I think we're there. I think we're there. Let's use the battery. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm using the battery. I want it. I want it. I'm not going to get it, though, I don't think. I think I did get it. I think I got it. Yes, we got it. We got it. We got it. That's perfect. That's perfect. Now we put it into medium. Let's use the DRS to just slowly, slowly, slowly catch up to Sonny Hayes here. And there we go, chat. Back in the DRS of the Apex GP driver. And now we can fight for the win. Now we can fight for the win in this race, chat. Now we fight for the win. It's really difficult with the dirty effect coming into play. You get a mixture of understeer and oversteer mid-corners on controller. Ouch. That is a rip. Fastest driver again. Fastest lap of the race. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 2 next lap. Well, you were all wrong. We got it. We got it, and now we're going to keep hold of it. We get it through here as well. Bye-bye battery. That is true. But now we're going to save it up because we've got the DRS. That's important.
Okay, mate. Right, that's Hayes just ahead.
Do they want me to overtake him?
Okay.
Okay. I might be able to get him this lap, chat. I might be able to get him this lap because DRS is just that powerful. Oh, that's a slide through there. I will use a flashback for that. I didn't think I gained any time. I thought I would get a 3 second, because, I mean, look at the gap there. Yeah, I definitely gained time on him. Look how close I am. Yeah, I definitely gained time. I thought I'd get a warning, though. I didn't think I'd get a penalty for that. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I did gain time. Did I gain time? I don't know. Not a lot. I don't think I should have got a 3 second time penalty for that. Definitely a warning. Definitely a warning, but not a 3 second time penalty. Right, Hayes trying to push away here. As long as we are smooth into this corner. Which we struggle a little bit. A slight slide. And now we push the battery because I'm going to need to try and get DRS off him again. Come here, Hayes. Come here. No, you don't. You don't get away from me, buddy. You don't give away. Exactly. I mean, we did lift. We just didn't lift enough. But I don't think that. I don't think I was right to get a 3 second time penalty for that. So I'll use a flashback. Doc can add that to the flashback counter, which is wrong because that makes it look like that's all the ones we've done on F125. That was a lie. That was a lie. Right, let's stick with Hayes here. Hayes is very, very quick, as we can see, because just look at the gap that we're getting to Norris, Piastri, Pierce. Sticking with Hayes is definitely difficult. The dirty air is tough through there. I'm trying to get enough battery back to go for the attack, but at the moment, it isn't possible. We've got to overtake him before lap 10, which I do think we can do. And have a little back and forth battle with Sonny Hayes in this race. How are the reverse tracks? I really enjoy Silverstone reverse. Zandvoort reverse is a death trap. And Austria reverse turn 3 is hell. So, yeah, they're alright, but they're difficult. Some of them are difficult, but Silverstone I think is the best one of the 3. Not easy to overtake around there for sure. Come on, come on, come on. I don't need to burn the battery this time to get DRS. We will get it. We will. We should get it. We will get it. We do get it. We do get it. Okay, right. Let's keep the battery. And then next lap. Next lap, we're going to go get him. Next lap, we're going to go get Sonny Hayes. We will have battery to stay close. We can put it in hot lap. Stick with him. Oh, nearly donked the wall. Nearly did a Franco Colapinto, chat. Come on, Hayden. Don't let the fictional team win. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best here.
Seeing a lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it.
A lot of tyre deg, apparently. Wants us to box on lap 9.
Copy that.
Go long. I don't know what I've just selected there. I mean, how is the tyre wear? I mean, it isn't great. It isn't great, to be fair. 44% on the rears. 44% on the rears is tough. Chat, do we box on lap 9 or do we box on lap 12? 1 in the chat for lap 9. 2 in the chat for lap 12. What do you mean? Oh, that's a different goal. I thought we completed the overtaking one then. I was like, huh? 1 in the chat for lap 9. 2 in the chat for lap 12. Right, let's burn the battery. Let's close back in on Hayes. I want to get past him this lap. I want to get past Sonny Hayes this lap. Wow, we are so slidey though. The car does slide a lot. I mean, we might have to do a 2-stopper because we are just sliding all over the place, chat. We are sliding so much in this race. But I think we could benefit from a 2-stopper. What do we reckon? What do you reckon? 1 in the chat, up the brake bias. Okay, we can do that as well. 1 in the chat for the 1-stopper, 2 in the chat for the 2-stopper. 1 in the chat for the 1-stop, 2 in the chat for the 2-stop. Right, let's keep it in hot lap. Let's keep on trying to catch up to Sonny Hayes here. Brad Pitt. Come here, Brad Pitt. Come on. Give me that DRS. That's better. No dirty air through there this time. That was fine. A lot more asking for the 1-stopper. I don't know. I'm tempted to do the 2. Could be quite fun as well. Blasting past drivers on the straight. Could be quite fun as well. But if we want to do it, it has to be really this lap, to be honest. 8 laps, followed by another 8 laps.
And
Charles Leclerc out of the session. That's the safety car.
They're retiring from the race.
It's a virtual
VSC
safety
deployed.
car.
The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to give a positive
If the
delta
virtual
here.
safety car's still out, we'll do it.
And maintain a positive
If the
delta.
virtual safety car
Okay,
is
we've
still
got to
out,
focus on
we
the
will do
VSC
a
delta.
2-stop.
Forget the old objective.
If the virtual safety car stays out, we'll do the
Right,
2-stop.
drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty.
Save the battery,
Slow
save the
your
battery,
pace
save the battery.
immediately.
Looks like you're locking your rears in most entries. Yeah, we're just sliding a lot. We're sliding a lot around here. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Virtual safety car, I want you to stay out. I want you to stay out. Clearly, the person from earlier jinxed the Ferrari drivers. We thought that they were going to do some sort of miracle to get them a 1-2, but it's clearly jinxed them. It's ending. I didn't know it was ending that soon.
Okay,
Oh, we actually nearly
exiting.
sped
We're
then.
going green. Maintain
Okay, no, we
positive
stay out then. We
delta
stay out. We
until
stay
the
out.
flags.
We stay out, chat. We stay out.
In this lap, push now. To your teammate behind. 12.
No, we gotta do lap 12.
seconds.
We can't box this early for a 1-stop, surely. Ah, dirty air. Now we got no dirty there, though. You've just got to try and cross the lines. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Look how close we are to him now. Oh, we're having a little look. He'll chop our nose off. No, he won't. No, he won't. Oh, we had a look. Of course we'll have a look. And sadly, we can't get past there, but we are so close to him now. It's like he's got some sort of issue since the virtual safety car. All of a sudden, Sonny Hayes has no pace whatsoever. We're right on his tail.
Probably dropping
What's
into
happened to
wears.
him?
Don't be too aggressive.
What has happened to him? This is going to be an easy overtake, chat. An easy overtake. You can maybe do it here. Side by side with Hayes. Oh, over the curb. Oh, he scrapes the barrier. We compromised him.
Box now,
So then
please.
now,
This lap.
he's not going to get too far away. We're going to be able to fight for it. Norris is right on our tail, though, with that battle. So that might not have been the smartest of ideas, because here comes Lando Norris as well, utilizing the straight line speed. We're going to go for on Hayes. He'll go defensive. Here comes Lando Norris as well. We're going to be side by side with the Apex GP driver over the curb. He donks into my car, but we've got it. We've got it. We're into the lead of this race, chat. We're into the lead of this race. But it's not over yet. We've got Lando Norris and we've got Sonny Hayes now to battle with for P1. It's a shame that wasn't a full safety car. I would have liked to have tried the 2-stopper. Or it might have even helped me do a 1-stopper, to be honest. But that's all fine. This is absolute cinema. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Here comes Sonny Hayes again. He's going to have a little look.
Okay, mate.
Up the
Hayes is
inside.
behind you. It is critical for our
We're
race,
going to go
so
side by side. Don't give me that goal right when he's going side by side with me, Mark.
We needed there, I'm afraid.
Oh!
Head down, chin up, and let's focus on the rest of the
I've gone
race.
way too deep. Can I hold it? I can't. We're now side by side with Norris. Oh my god, I've now broken my
Okay,
wing.
got a brand new race strategy
No!
on the MFD if you want to go
Box,
check
box,
it
box,
out.
box, box, box. I've lost the rear. Oh, the rear tyres just went. Okay, now we commit to a 2-stop.
Copy.
Now I think we commit to a 2-stop, chat. Oh my god, no downforce, no downforce, no downforce in the rights. 10-second time penalty for Pierce. He must have sped under the virtual safety car. Add that to the dome head moments, exactly. Add that to the dome head moments. We can still get back in this race, chat. We can still get back in this race. I've lost DRS. I should have really let Alonso go there. But Alonso's going to get past us now. Oh no, big oh no moment. Alright, nice and easy, into the braking zone. And box, 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 box. Let's get the hard tyres on. Maybe the hard tyres might go the distance. Maybe the hard tyres can go the distance. We're undercutting by about 2 laps, but we've also got to take a new front wing here, chat. Right, into the box we go. New set of tyres on the car. We're going to need a new front wing as well. What do you mean it wasn't clean racing? It was great racing until I bottled it.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job.
Just those
from you.
rears were horrible.
There, mate. We're delighted with that.
Okay, we're going to drop right to the back of the field.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
But they all still have a pit stop to do, chat, so I don't think this race is over. I don't think this race is over. We've got a new front wing now. What's going on up here? They're going side by side, I think. I don't think it looked like there was just a massive crash. Cold tyres, especially around Vegas, is going to make things a little bit more difficult. And now I brake too early. See, as I said, that corner is just so difficult. It's so difficult to get right. Right, come here, Lawson. Come here, Sonoda. I want you all. Hards could definitely get to the end. Okay, well, we'll have a look.
And see what you can do.
We will have a look at the... we'll have a look at it. We'll just... we'll assess it. And then we'll make a judgment based on that. Right, okay, let's get Lawson here. We've got better traction. Sonoda's on a mission as well. I don't know whether Sonoda has boxed early. In comes Sonny Hayes from the lead of this race. He's covering off our undercut, which I don't think he will need to. Gasly's into the box as well. And then this will determine how many positions we have lost. How many positions have we lost, chat, from this? From this front wing damage, the front wing change. It could be quite a lot. But the undercut, I think, is definitely going to help us a little bit. Because look at how much we gained on Lawson. And now we've got drivers into the box again. Hajar in. A few other drivers into the pits as well. Oh, that was way too late on the brakes. Especially with the drivers in front. Okay, we move up only to P17, but not everybody has made a pit stop. Not everybody has made a pit stop, chat. I think we're still going to be in the mid-pack. Sonoda in an accurate position. They're going to go wheel to wheel. Sonoda and Bortoleto. Can we find anything around the outside here on Bortoleto? Nothing at the moment. He's going to cover that off. Now we go around the outside of this corner on Gabriel Bortoleto. Nice and easy on the brakes. Wheel to wheel with the kick car. Around the outside. There we go. Nice and tidy. Okay. That's what we got to do now, chat. We're going to have some fun. We're going to make some brilliant overtakes. And we're going to work our way back into this race. Where do you reckon we can finish, chat? Where do you reckon we will finish up in this race? Yuki Tsunoda, the car next on our radar. A little bit too deep. Not quite as confident on the brakes there. But now Tsunoda in the Red Bull. Should be an easy car. Doctor saying P6. Let's see what we can do here. Tsunoda, we get the DRS. We won't get him before. It's always funny when drivers overtake before that. Corsair says P5. We're going to get past Tsunoda. And now we're going to go on the attack of Kimi Antonelli. Kimi Antonelli, the next driver on our list. Unless, of course, he makes a pit stop on this lap. But I don't think he will. I think a podium is on the cards. We will see. This guy, thank you very much for the follow. If you're on around here, do hit that follow just like Zach has done. D-Roo, thank you very much for the follows, everyone. Right, so that's P11 now. Hamilton into the box as well. There's now P11 in this race. I still think there are drivers yet to make a pit stop. I'm looking at the McLaren. I'm looking at the McLaren of Piastri. I still believe that he is yet to make a pit stop, and a few drivers further up the road. Because I think that's Pierce that's definitely come out behind me because he served a 10-second time penalty this race. Oh, that's deep, that's deep, that's deep. That's not good. Come on, come on, come on. We can get up to him. That's crazy that you can hear the music concert going on. I don't know if anybody else heard that. I heard it in my left ear. I could just hear it slightly. I thought somebody had music blaring outside. But no. It was the music concert as I drove past. Isla May just smashed her sports day races, coming first in all three. Let's go! Let's go, Isla. Let's see what we can do here. Can we come top 3 in all of our races? We're going to get past Kimi Antonelli first of all. He is now in P11. We're now in P10. We're back in the points. But we've still got a lot of work to do. But that's going to help me. They're going 3 wide through the chicane. Are they all going to fit through? They do. But I'm going to say thank you very much, boys. And I'm going to drive past all of them. Here we go. We get past 2 there. Here's the Aston Martin ahead. Oh, he cuts across me. Oh, my God. That was close. That was nearly race over. That was nearly race over, chat. We're still in P8. Lance Stroll up the road. I don't think he's made a pit stop yet because he's on medium tyres. Unless, of course, he's trying to go to the end. Where's Alonso going, mate? Pick a line. Defend early. Shouldn't have to keep on driving into the back of you, Fernando. That old man eyesight is definitely showing at the moment. Right, up into P7. Lance Stroll is up next. It's all about whether these tyres are going to make it to the end or not. Are we going to struggle with the same... Can you hear that? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's crazy. I've never heard that before. Go, go, go. Do we get DRS on Stroll? If we just push the battery, we can maybe get Fernando Alonso out of our DRS though. And we do. We don't get DRS on Stroll, but Fernando Alonso and Max Verstappen, they're out of our DRS. And I think Verstappen just overtook Alonso before the DRS zone. What? That is not Verstappen-esque. What an idiot. That is silly. And now we're going to be on the back of Lance Stroll on these hard tyres. Stroll into the box yet? When is he boxing? I guess he's doing the hard medium strategy, I assume. 10 laps of this race left to go.
Okay,
Or maybe he's doing a two-stopper, I don't know.
We need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Maybe he's doing a two-stopper. Regardless though, we are still pushing. Right behind him now. Oh, that was nearly the wall. That was nearly the wall. Let's follow in the slipstream. Not too much ERS, just have it in hot lap. DRS wide open, and there we go. Past the Aston Martin driver. George Russell up next on those medium tyres. Let's push. It's 8/10 the gap. I want DRS this lap. I want DRS as early as I possibly can get it. Helps if I can cut that corner. The music blaring. I hope they're all having a great time, a great party over there. Because that is not distracting whatsoever. Hearing that in my ear every single time.
Still looking good.
We suffer with excessive tyre wear this year. I mean, the tyre wear is definitely worse this year, but it makes the strategies at least more interesting, I feel like. 1.3, I can get Lance Stroll out of my DRS though. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to burn the battery and he's going to be out of my DRS. And there we go. No more Lance Stroll on my DRS. We don't get the DRS of George, but I think very much like the last lap, we can get him down the next straight. Gasly is having a phenomenal race at the moment. P4 right now. And he might just beat me in this race because I think it's going to be hard now to catch up to my teammate on fresher tyres, especially with all the other drivers as well. Yeah, I think they did a better job with tyres. I don't know if it's like completely realistic, but at least it's enjoyable and there is at least strategy this year because last year it was realistic. You know, medium and hard's the only strategy. It's only a one-stop, job done. Oh, let's compromise George Russell if we can. We can't. Let's watch out for the dirty air. There we go. Not in dirty air anymore. And now we can push. Right up behind him. I'm going to have it in medium. DRS wide open on George Russell. Down in towards turn 3 now. On the brakes. And there we go. Nice and tidy. We find our way through there. And Gasly is up next, chat. Pierre Gasly, my teammate, currently in the top 4 for Alpine. Who would have thought it? He's doing a fantastic race. There's the music blaring once again. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. 10 laps to go. Keep on trucking. Okay, these tyres are fine. These tyres should easily do 10 laps. I feel like they've already done 10 laps for me. That's a lie. They've done 6 laps. So maybe they won't be fine at the end. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to have to take it easy on them, though. Purple in the middle sector. That is a great middle sector because it's actually taken George Russell out of our DRS, I think. Yes, he's out of our DRS. George Russell, no DRS for him. 4.1 seconds is the gap to Gasly. The two McLarens are busy fighting. There is potential for a podium still in this race. We just have to be absolutely on it in the last 10 laps, chat. Absolutely on it. 1 in the chat if you think that we can still get a podium. 2 in the chat if you don't. Thank you very much to Steven, to Char. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. If you are new around here, do that follow button. Russell into the box as well. They're on the 2-stopper. They're definitely on the 2-stopper. I don't know about Piastri and Lando ahead, what they're doing, but... Grizz Plays, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. 3.8 now, the gap to Gasly. Shiv, thank you for the follow as well. Jack on TikTok, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Dun, 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 dun. Thomas, yes. What is it, Thomas? 222. You lot don't believe. Okay, okay. I mean, it's 9 seconds. It's a big gap. We're going to need some sort of battle to happen between the two McLaren drivers. We're going to need a Canada-esque crash. Don't pull a Norris here, hey. This is Vegas. Yes, this is Vegas indeed. This is. Thomas D, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Right. Gasly 3.6. We are slowly closing into him. I don't want to be using too much battery here, though. And now we keep pushing. 3.3. 3.3. How was Canada? Canada was okay. It was better than average, but wasn't amazing. Just want to check the F1 and they completely redone the look of the site. Oh, have they? About time. About time. Is F1 Fantasy going to get its own app yet? And then I might actually use it and adjust my team. I haven't changed my team since round 1. Who else hasn't changed their F1 Fantasy team since round 1? 1 in the chat if you haven't changed it. 2 in the chat if you have. 1 in the chat if you haven't changed your fantasy team. 2 in the chat if you have. Oh, you like the previous look? Oh, okay. That's not good then. Come on, Gasly. 2.7. We're even catching up to Oscar Piastri here and Lando Norris because they're having their own battle. They're having their own battle. Oh, that was wide. Which is great for me. The more those two battle, the better chance I have of getting them. Right, back into hot lap. I think they're even actually catching up to Sonny Hayes. So if all 3 of those drivers start battling in this race, that's going to be interesting. I can see a lot of you haven't changed it either. Dylan, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Gazzy's actually doing him a favour. Gazzy's doing a great race at the moment. I am going to sadly take away his P4 because I am closing in on him, unless, of course, I bottle it again. As Verstappen and Alonso trading positions once more in this race. And you've got Piastri and Norris slowly closing in on Sonny Hayes. The battle at the front is going to be kicking off at the end of this race, which is great news for me. I mean, if they go 3 wide through the final chicane, that loses them about 1 second of lap time. So that will close the gap big time. That will close the gap big time. Watson said 0. Does that mean you haven't even done an F1 Fantasy? Is that what 0 means? Right, we can get DRS off Gasly this lap here. If we have a good lap, we can get DRS off Gasly. And he cuts the corner. Right, I've worked out that even if you leave the gap, even if you leave the space, you will just automatically get a 3-second time penalty if you cut that corner. So let's not cut that corner again. Instead, I'm just going to try and make the corner and lose the time. Oh, we've bounced over that curb. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, chat. Maybe Gasly, Italia 2020. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 1.4, no DRS for us. Flashback counter, it's on the Twitch chat, the flashback counter. It is currently, I don't know, we're on like 115 or something like that, I think. But that's F1 24 and F1 25. Verstappen really is slow. Verstappen has dropped off. I mean, the Red Bull just isn't quick anymore. It's not terrible, but it's nothing compared to the Apex GP car and the McLaren. I mean, for some reason, Alpine, we're cooking. Use your battery boat. Why would I burn my whole battery? Give me the point, Geese, of why I should burn my whole battery. All right, I wasn't going to get DRS off Gasly. Okay, so there was just no point. Do you want me to have no battery so that when I get to Gasly, I can't overtake him and I have to sit behind him for 2 laps? No. All right, sometimes you just got to drive smarter. Drive smarter sometimes, not faster. I can hold my battery behind him. We're going to get DRS on Gasly. And then I'll just get him down the straight. Or I could burn my whole battery in the last lap, not get Gasly, and then have no battery to overtake him on this lap. Because I was an idiot and I burned all my battery. Okay? So Geese.
Okay, mate. Any more front wing
Alright.
damage and it's going to really
Sometimes.
cost us. So please, let's
Gotta be fast.
protect it.
Avoid front wing damage. I'll try my best. I can't make any promises though, Jeff. Mark. Sorry, I still miss Jeff. See, look, now I will use my battery. Now I will use my battery. Exactly, my battery was on hot lap anyway, so it was a pretty decent amount of battery. And this should be enough. We should be close enough here. DRS wide open on Gasly. Go, 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 go. Pick up that slipstream. Pick up that toe. He will go defensive. We'll go to the outside. Down in towards this corner. Hard on the brakes. He's still on the inside of me, though. We'll leave the space. We are teammates. And there we go. Up into P4 now. Hunting down Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris. Gasly pushing the battery, though. Down this straight. Okay, Gasly. All right, mate. All right.
Hey, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
Trying to go for that overtake. We don't need to fight here. I can catch up to Piastri and Norris. Can I? I don't know. If they battle, then I can. If they don't, then I can't. But we could still get a podium out of this race, chat. They are catching up to Sonny Hayes. As I said, if they fight one another, we can do this. If they fight one another, we can get in that fight for maybe even the win. And they are right on his tail. They are so close. They're dragging him into that fight. And now they're all going to be scrapping for the win here in Vegas. And if they all fight with each other and compromise each other, then we're there. Then we are there and we are ready to fight. Gasly's going to be right behind me here. Do you know what? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let him. I'm going to let him. You might be thinking, why, Hayden? Why? I want DRS. I'm going to let him. He's going to have better straight line speed than me at the start. And hopefully, he gets me before the DRS detection zone. Come on, Gasly. Go, 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 go. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. Okay, I'm going to follow Gasly. Gasly's going to lead me. And then I'm going to follow Gasly, just like I did with Norris to catch up to Sonny Hayes.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I'm not going to fight you, Gasly. I'm not going to fight you. You just drive your normal line, mate. We're going to slipstream off each other. And it's going to bring us to the fight of the McLarens. It's going to bring us to the fight of the McLarens, hopefully. This is the Alpine tactic. Don't go defensive. I'm not close enough. Come on, Gasly. You've got the pace, mate. You've got the pace. You've got the pace, Gasly. Come on. Come on. Come on, Gasly. Don't get offensive. What are you doing? Just drive, man. Drive. What are you doing? Right, we can gain a whole second using battery and DRS down this next straight. So we're fine. Yeah, get that music going. It's the same tune every lap. Every lap is the same tune. It doesn't change. That's the most well-paid DJ ever. He's not even doing anything. What a job. He's just playing the same track over and over again. Right, everything we've got now. Everything we've got. Let's push on this lap. Utilize the battery. Piastri and Norris still switching positions, fighting with one another. We've got DRS and battery. And we're going to sail right past Pierre Gasly. And then I'm going to put it into hot lap. And we're going to try and drive on. And if it doesn't work, then it's a battle between me and Gasly for P4. I hope Gillen doesn't win again. Plus, if Ben and Alex are will to will, they're going to end up in the gravel trap. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? A big pile up. And then through comes Hayden for the race win. On the last lap, just like USA when we first started Choco League. Piastri and Norris fighting, but they're fighting on the straights. That's the annoying thing right now. They're just switching positions on the straights, and it is not helping us one little bit. I need them to go wheel to wheel through the corners. Even if it means they're not going to get... Oh, we got
Okay,
yellow.
here's the
Somebody's
gap
out.
that we're trailing the car ahead by 6.7 seconds.
And it is Oliver Behrman, sadly out of this race, but we will not get a safety car. It's too late in the date to get a safety car in this race. So no safety car. It's all the way to the end. What track is Creative Series this week? We will not know. We'll find out 1 hour before. 1 hour before. Go, go, go. Right, okay, we've dropped Gasly out of our DRS. The gap now to Norris and Piastri. They fought with each other. They have had a battle, chat. They have had a battle. Look at that. The gap is now 5 seconds. If they keep on fighting, which they might do in towards the chicane, they're not quite close enough. Keep compromising each other, boys. I'm coming. I want to join this party. I want to join the party. Come on. 5.3. 6.2, that's the gap. There's Oliver Behrman parked up to the side. He's nicely out of the way.
No overtaking through the yellow flags.
I think Norris is just within.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by
DRS.
1.0 seconds.
Come on, come on, come on, chat. Can we do this? Can we close in for a podium? Can they fight just a little bit more? That's all we want. Look at the tyres, though. So much better. I mean, we've only just got to 44%. I think we're at like 50 when we started spinning up. So we should be okay for the end of this race. Just do nothing silly. 4.8 the gap now. Come on. Come on. Get in that DRS, Piastri and Norris. Come on. Get a little bit closer together. You're a little bit too far away right now. I need them to start fighting. Just one more time in this race. Come on, Norris. Close up the gap. Close up the gap. It's difficult, I know. I agree. But that is just why we do it. Sometimes we pray for miracles, and they happen. Today could be that day. 4.1 is the gap. They're just a little bit too far away. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm only typing to make it move. I mean, YouTube chat is usually quite... I mean, most of our chats are usually quieter because a lot of people are watching whilst they're working or they're at school, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I was wondering why this track looked familiar. I was there last year. Nice, nice. Right, last lap of this race. 3.9 seconds is the gap. Sadly, the gap is extended outside the DRS for the two ahead. But maybe a little slide for Piastri. Could get Norris back involved. And then they start fighting. We are closing into Norris, but it's just not enough, chat. It's just not enough. 1.5, I know. 1.5 behind him. Come on, Norris. I need a good lap from you here. Good lap, and then you start fighting in the midsection. Or even Piastri, start fighting with Hayes. Go wheel to wheel through the final chicane. Hold up Norris. Hold up each other. Get Norris involved. And then I come in. I've really closed up about a second a lap on these guys, though. I have been very, very fast. Very, very fast this race, but I don't think it's going to be enough, chat. I don't think it's going to be enough. Yes, we're doing another race after this, Matt. We are doing another race after this, don't you worry. We got Qatar sprint race weekend, which we might not do all of it. We might just do the sprint race part. It all depends. I just joined at school. Exactly, but not everybody is going to be typing when they're at school, so that's fine. 3.4 is the gap. The gap sadly a little bit spread out at the front. No DRS for any of those drivers. And it does mean that sadly, because of our bottle, we lose out on the podium. But it was a good recovery drive to get ourselves back into the top 4 in this race when it all looked like it was going to be very difficult outside the top 10. Sonny Hayes wins. Piastri will finish second, and it'll be Lando Norris who finishes up on the podium. 3.2 seconds behind for us.
That's the end of the race.
It was a good comeback. Despite losing the front wing, having to change that as well, to finish only, you know, what was it, 5 to 7 seconds off P1. It's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse. Thank you very much to James Law, to Joel, to Jay Jack for the follow, to Killer Ghost, to Lucian, to Ghost, to Number One Champion. Thank you for the follows. If you're on around here, do hit that follow. How is Apex so fast in your career? Aren't they last? Yes, but they were glitched at the start of the game. But they are fixed now. but it's too late.
After an event
and
like
they're already
that,
number
who
one.
knows what the sport has in store for us next time
Duan,
round.
thank you very much
Be
for the
sure to
follow.
join us
Welcome in.
once
Good
again
race. That was a
as
good
we
race.
continue
Enjoyable
to
for
bring
sure.
you all the excitement
P4 ahead of
Formula
Gasly.
One.
Gasly with a great drive from P10 to P5. The one stopper working really well. The two stopper just goes to show from like people like George. It didn't work. I don't think it would have worked for us either. Yeah, I don't think it would have worked. Who's in title contention? Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri. I mean, there's just enough points in the last two races, but Max can win it at the next race. In the constructors, we are set ready to finish P5. I don't think we're going to be any closer than that, but Oscar now is out of the fight. It's between Lando Norris and Max Verstappen, but I think it's going to be Max Verstappen's championship. Kel O'Neill, thank you very much for the follow, and Lou YOLO, thank you very much for the rose. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming in with the roses, with the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, chat, shall we get into our second race of the day? We head over to the Qatar race weekend. What is the time on the clock right now? It's middays. We've got 2 hours. So we should get at least the sprint race in, maybe even the full race. Just depends on time. We want to be done by 2 p.m. because we still got things that we would like to get done. I'll do my short for the day. Got to go to the gym as well. Should this be converted to your time, Hayden? Yes, that would be nice. That would be nice. Right. Let's look at the R&D. There's not really too much that we can do. We could maybe keep on working on straight line speed, so it's an absolute monster in the straights. Look how close it is. Ferrari, Alpine, Williams, Mercedes, Aston Martin, and Red Bull. All very similar. And that's just why it's chopping and changing between every race. That is why it's chopping and changing. We're probably going to struggle at Qatar because we're not built for on a chassis. The chassis is probably one of our weakest parts. But let's do that. Let's do the energy recovery for the team. Okay. Oh, actually, it says it here when we click on. That's what I've been looking for. Okay, so in terms of engine performance, we are currently 4th. But with these upgrades, it could take us up. I mean, we're currently working on that one. That's a huge upgrade. I think that's just our upgrades from the season so far. So as it stands right now, yeah, I mean, in terms of chassis, we are, amongst other teams, quite low. Actually, not too bad. We're mid-pack there. Aerodynamics, we are also mid-pack. And then durability, I think we're one of the highest because Gasly's been working wonders on the durability. Yeah, we're second best on durability. So, whoa! L, thank you very much for the 22. Then there's 70 roses back to back. Thank you very much. Hey, dog, early stream for you, son? Nope, these are my normal streaming schedule. Killer Ghost, thank you very much for the follow, if I haven't said so already. Yeah, I know Ferrari have dropped off big time. Ferrari have dropped off big time. We've improved the chassis, so we can now work on the chassis ahead of the end of the season. Or do we want to keep the... Do we want to keep the resource points? I don't think they transfer over, chat. I don't think they do. Let's look at our specialist goals. Yeah, we're going to go for that. DRS slot. Yep. Then... Yep. And that one. That'll be fine. Nicola, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Let's get into the Qatar Grand Prix weekend. Thank you very much, Doc, you legend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very helpful now. Who is in the title contention? Yep, look how much Ferrari have fallen. They have had a big, big drop off. I'm so annoyed that the vertical stream died and didn't work. Because they usually do so well for us. So well. But I will look into that. Maybe my PC's not good enough. Maybe I need to change some settings in the game. Settings on the stream. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Right. Let's look at the messages. So that's all fine. No rain, of course. It is the desert. So we are safe on that one. Let's go to the race weekend then. Let's go and do some practice programs. Let's get the setup on. And this time, you are not getting a
Still
freebie.
voyage of discovery
And you
here
will
in
not be
Qatar.
seeing the
The
setups
teams
so that
and
I get in trouble.
drivers will be
Okay? No setups for any of you lot. No setups for anybody. You will have to look at my face and you can chat amongst each other. See, look, you can all chat with each other. You can get your little chats in
We're
here.
going to be logging some extra data during
Say
this
hello.
session. Nothing
Say
you
hello,
need to
chat.
worry about,
Get your
but as
name
we
on the
have some
stream.
new parts on the car,
Get your name
we'll
on the
just
stream.
confirm
Say
them
hello.
before we
Everybody on
dispatch.
YouTube and everybody on Twitch. Colapinto is the best. Where did he finish in Canada? In the end. There it is. Can Amiti. There they are. Aiden Darts. I'll shout you out anyway. Your name won't pop up, but I'll shout you out anyway. There's the Nightbot. Right. Let's get the setup on the car. Chat, I want to know, because I think there's a lot of you watching who are at work or at school. I want a 1 in the chat if you're watching at work. A 2 in the chat if you're watching at school. A 3 in the chat if you're off, you're home, you're just chilling. And a 4 in the chat if you're watching on the toilet right now. 1 for school, 1 for work, 2 for school, 3 for chilling, 4 for who's on the toilet. Come on, I know there's someone. I know there's someone on the toilet. Yeah, I knew it. Aiden Darts on the toilet. On the toilet for Aiden Darts. Okay, a lot of people chilling. A lot of people chilling at home. Currently racing a 50% race at Silverstone. Nice, nice. Anybody else on the toilet? Come on. Anybody else on the toilet? There we go. Linux is on the loo. Jack's on the toilet as well. Edward is at work, but also on the toilet. Okay, fair. Fair, fair, fair. Heading there right now. See, I knew there'd be some. There's always some. Those of you on the toilet, put the phone down for a second, okay? It's time to wipe. It's been too long. Your legs are going dead. It's time to wipe. Right. Well, that is very low on the brake bias, but maybe that's the right call. I'm 1, 2, and 4. So you're at school, you're at work, and you're on the toilet. Why is everyone on the toilet? I don't want to wipe right now. We're tough. Tough. What if your legs go dead? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We need to save the setup. We need to be a good boy. We need to save the setup. Save the setup, chat. We need to be good boys. Good morning, Jochen. Right. We're at Qatar. Qatar, F1, SRC. Getting to bed. Gotta make triple creme brie tomorrow. Well, enjoy that. They call me a clown with all my money. But they're the ones who ain't penny wise. Very wise words from Zach this morning. Very wise words. Right, let's come back to this. Morning, it's moon. Okay, you said midday. My bad. I mean, it's morning in the UK still, technically. So maybe do I get away with that? Probably not. Right, let's get onto track. Let's do it. Let's do it, chat. Let's get into the track climatization. One of the best practice programs of the weekend. I'm a cheesemaker in Tasmania. Nice. What's the time right now? Oh, my wheel's disconnected. I hate when it does that. Right, very, very wide, but that's okay. Let's do this, chat. Let's get these done as quickly as we can. Let's not waste too much time. And let's get through the practice programs ASAP. Because that's what we all want. We all want us to get into the sprint race weekend and then try and see if we can get through the normal race weekend. They're fine for me. But I hope they don't go down, Samuel. Hayden toilet stream. That's just weird. That's just weird. I don't think anyone wants to see that, Liana. Whilst we are a toilet stream, because everybody's watching us on the toilet, we shouldn't be doing a stream from the toilet. 6 AM here in New England. Okay, nice, nice. Very early. Very early for you. Keep in the track limits, Hayden. Come on. Bring the car home. Love how that's the only proper braking point on the track, which just makes it such a fast circuit. Oh, nearly got a green score, even a red. Nearly missed the gate there. Nearly missed the gate. It's so bright, I can't see. The sun is shining in my eyes. Are the servers down? I mean, apparently so. They're fine for me. Oh, that was green. Nearly missed the gate there. Come on, come on, come on. Flat round here. Flat round here. Hopefully they don't go down. Hopefully they don't go down. Only online. Okay, that's fine. At least we're not online. So that's okay. Right, there we go. Track acclimatization done. Didn't get a perfect score, but we got the perfect practice program. That's all fine. What country are we from? I'm from the UK, but I am in the Netherlands. Now, I live in the Netherlands now, but I am from the UK originally. Right, track acclimatization done. Only got those two. Didn't get all the others. That's okay. Time management it is. Mine says down for maintenance, but that's online, right? Online only. I'm on Xbox and mine is down. Okay, well, if we get booted off, then it's a yikes for us. If we get booted off, then we do Qatar and Abu Dhabi tomorrow. And we put this down as a rough stream. Because Vertical died. And if the game then stops working, for us there's a Mario World stream. I mean, maybe. My Switch, I think, is here. Oh, no, it's in the other room, but I can just go grab it. It's plugged in here, I think. Right, a lot of drivers in the way on our lap, but hopefully they don't mess us up. So we should be fine. Get out. Oh, Dirty Air's not going to be helping the tyre wear program. Dirty Air is going to be a big issue around this track, chat. We do not want to be in the dirty air of another driver around here. It's definitely going to be tough. And you're just going to constantly be dragged out wide through every corner. Like this one, dirty air. Yeah, going to affect our aerodynamics. Here will be fine, because it's more of a slower speed corner, so it's okay. But through all the others, it's difficult. I'm doing time trial. What a sweat. What a sweat, cheese. Right, excuse me, McLaren. I would really appreciate it if you could vacate the vicinity, please. I'm going to have a little look up the inside. Thank you. I think I need to turn my player names back on. Let's turn player names back on, by the way. On-screen display. Driver tags on. There we go. So now we know who's who. Now we know who's who. I took them off for Canada because I couldn't see my brake marker boards, and also it's probably quite good for Vegas too. Just being able to see brake marker boards. But I don't need that for Qatar. I can see them fine. Hi Hayden, finally finished my GCSEs, so now I can watch the streams throughout the week. Hey, nice! Congratulations on finishing your GCSEs. How do you feel like they went, Freds? No, Freds, how do you feel like they went? Yoab, thank you very much for the follow. Right, let's get back. Let's get back to the garage and then do the final practice program, and then we can get to the sprint qualifying. Then we can get into the sprint qualifying. Doogie, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Right, let's do this, chat. Let's do this. Get the race program done, and then we get straight into the sprint qualifying. Straight into sprint qualifying. Lance Stroll, why is there always a driver right in my way when I'm starting these programs? I mean, he's going to give me a fantastic slipstream now, though. Look at the time. Look at the time gained. Look at that on the Delta from the slipstream. Hello. Don't mind if I do. But now I'm going to get dirty air, and he's going to compromise me through the corners. And give me more tyre wear. So, I don't know. I don't know, this is not ideal. But, to be fair, it's going to give me a more realistic view on what we are going to get when we get to the race, of course. Because sometimes I feel like when we drive in the clean air, we get the tyre delta. And then when we get into the race, because we're in dirty air, we have higher tyre wear. And we're all of a sudden having to adjust our strategy. So, I think, actually, following somebody's dirty air is more beneficial to us and gives us a true representative of where we are. Right, we're going to really fill it through these corners. These corners are going to be the worst. Balusuga and Cal, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome in. Right, flat through here. Still flat through here. A little bit wide there, though. Lift through there. Yeah, I can feel that. Lift through this one. Yep, bigger lift through that one. Still up on the Delta, of course, but I would just like to now be driving in clean air. What track is this? This is Qatar. We're in the day right now because we're doing the practice programs. Perfect. Right, we just need to stay on the racing line now. Let's stay on the racing line for that. Never mind, never mind. We've gone wide. I don't think that's the racing line anymore. Come here, Lance Stroll. Stay with me. Let me stay with you. Give me that dirty air. Trying to stick to this racing line like glue. Following his dirty air. Stick to it like glue. Come on, come on, come on. If it's messed up because of that first corner, I'm going to be so annoyed. So annoyed, chat. Because the rest of the lap, I feel like we've actually been sticking to the racing line. I can see it by just this black line that's on the track here. But if I've not done it because of that one corner, I'm going to be fuming. Maybe that one as well. I think I came off it. Naughty, naughty. Come on, come on, come on. Did we do it? We didn't do it. Right, this is the lap. This is the lap, chat. We're going to stay with the racing line. Going to drive slower. Just so I can stick on the racing line and get the bonus. Doesn't even benefit me. It benefits Alpine. I'm leaving. Why do I even care? Because I'm a nice guy, okay? Alpine have given me my first race win. Many podiums. Some pole positions. I want to be nice, okay, when I leave. And if I don't get racing line on this one, then I'm fuming. They're lying to me. They're lying to me. Because look at how good I am. I'm literally glued to the racing line. I'm on rails right now. It's like I'm not even driving myself. The car is driving itself. It's just stuck to the circuit like glue. Stuck to it like glue. Stuck on the racing line. Don't talk to me about not being on the racing line. This is perfect. Pinpoint accuracy. Beautiful. Right, come on, one more corner. One more corner. Whoa, my God. I nearly left it. I think we're okay. Come on. I better have done it. How is that not on the racing line? Anyway, that's done. That's done. Into the quali. Into the quali. Reports are emerging that Flavio wants Hayden out and doing in the car for Abu Dhabi. Wow. Wow, that's rude. No, don't get me gone. Don't get me gone. Right, tyre wear, in all fairness, chat, was actually better. But if you look at those second two laps, I wasn't actually really pushing. So it wasn't really good data, to be fair. So I don't know. I feel like we're going to be kind of bang on with what the AI is supposed to do, especially in the dirty air. So without any further ado, chat, that is the only practice session we can do. Because it is a sprint race weekend. So we won't get the bonuses on those ones, and we won't get the bonuses on those ones. And somehow... Oh no, it was with it. Wait! I was within the racing line. They just lied to me. They just didn't show me. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. Let's get into the qualifying session then, chat, for the sprint race.
Practice is anything to go by.
That's fine.
We're in
Don't worry about it. I don't need to be on that. That's fine.
Formula.
We are getting into a sprint race now, chat, or sprint qualifying. Where are we going to qualify? Get your predictions in the chat. Where are we going to qualify? Hey, Vats Cooking. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing? How are you, Vats? Aiden Dart says we're going to be second to third. Noah saying P6. I am good. I'm good, Vats. How are you doing? Hind Kajaya, thank you very much for the follow, and you, JB, as well. When are we doing multiplayer? We do that at the weekends. We do that at the weekends. Morning, Chicken Lad. 4th from Alfie. Chicken Lad says P4. Webb says P3. And how do you join? Just find my name and join off me, but that'll be on the weekends. SJ says P3. Simply the Bastidon says P5. What? That's my guy. My guy. Coming in again with the 5 gifted subs. It isn't a stream without a Vats gift, is it? Is it? Damn. Damn Vats. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted to PD, to Leo, to WO Button, to Okol Mac, and to Bald Fossil. If you did get a gifted sub from Vats Cooking, please say a big, big thank you if you're watching right now. Please say a thank you to Vats Cooking. But Vats, you're a legend. Do I have to update the stream goal now? Do I have to update the goal again? Polar, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Right. SQ1 is in the day. Yes, we do. Okay. Okay, we're going to update it. I'm only going to put it in increments of 5. But I will update it. Just for you. Just for you. We are on 132. So let's just go 140. Let's go 140. Right, let's do that. Okay, happy with that. Let's go. Canadian Grand Prix was about a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, good luck to everybody doing their GCSEs. William says good luck as well. Right. So medium tyres. I don't want to use the tyres too much in qualifying, so I'm only going to go out for 1 lap. I'm only going to go out for 1 lap. Will we get through to SQ2 chat? 1 in the chat if you think we will. 2 in the chat if you don't. 1 in the chat if you think we're going to make it through. 2 in the chat if you don't. Let's go to track. Yeah, flying lap. Let's do this. Hopefully flying lap still allows me to do a lap. There's 2 minutes 30 left in the session. It should be fine. Aiden Dance doesn't think we're going to get through. Wow, Aiden. P1 to P2. 22 can't go wrong. I mean, it's a good shout. It is a good shout. Are we going to make it? 22. Oh my god, I don't think we will. I don't think we will. Okay, we're gonna, oh my god. Oh, we might not actually make it here, chat. We might not actually make it here. 10 seconds left in the session.
We've been pushed
7.
down to P22.
We could be starting last in the sprint race, chat. We're gonna be starting last in the sprint race. Oh no. Oh no. SJ gifted some subs. When? SJ is the top, one of the top gifters. I think you've overtaken SJ as the top gifter now. Because you're on, no, I think SJ's still ahead of you because he's got 50.
We'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, that's an L, chat. That's an L. Listen. Okay, listen. That is what we call a big L, and I should have got out on track, and I shouldn't have done that. But you know what? We're gonna have a fun race because Gasly's in P10, and now we're gonna have a fun sprint race. Lewis Hamilton on the verge, and Yuki Tsunoda and Oscar Piastri on the verge getting knocked out. But we are out. We are out of the session, chat. We're out of the session. It's an L from us. Good. Yeah, exactly. Good. Refined. Thank you very much for the follow. If you are new around here, hit that follow button. We usually do better in qualifying. But now we're going to have some fun in the race. We're going to make some overtakes. We're going to cut through the field. And we're going to try and see what we can do in this race. SJ shall not be in front of me. SJ, how many are you on? Is SJ in the chat? I think SJ's on 50. You need to lock in now. Yes, we do, Aiden. And we will. We will. Don't you worry. We will lock in. We will lock in. But Vats, you are the highest gifter of the month. As you can see there. 49. SJ's on 9 for the month. But total on the channel, he has done about 50, I think, on the channel. Do you do iRacing too? We do. We haven't done so much recently. But Vats is just coming again with another 5 gifters. Vats! Stop! This is too much! Vats, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Vats is now 54 total to the channel. Vats is now the highest gifter. Vats is now the highest gifter on the channel. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Vats is the highest gift on the channel. I mean, if you look down below at the Streamlabs, underneath the stream, you will be able to see an all-time list of gifted subs. And you'll be able to see who's on the top. But yeah, I do play iRacing, and we do have iRacing Creator Series coming soon. Right, we're at the back of the grid, so do you know what we can do, chat? Do you know what we can do? We might as well. New engines. New engines. We're at the back anyway. Let's do it. Let's take new engine parts. Ready for the final round of the season. We've spent so much money on engines because, well, we can. We are wasting so much resources. But I don't care. I don't care. We're going to do it. At the back of the grid. Let's go. Didn't Ronald gift 100? I mean, you'll be able to see in the thing down below. On the Streamlabs chart down below. It will say who has the most of all time, I think. It's my last day of school, and I'm going into high school next year. I cannot wait to get out of that square-shaped hellhole. Well, best of luck to you, Luan. But now you can enjoy your summer break. You can enjoy your summer break. We are preparing another team for Spa 24 if you're interested. For now, no, because I'm really enjoying F1, and I'm just focusing more on my F1 side of my content. But we're just going to dip our toe in with some iRacing again when Creator Series does it. And then in the future as well, I will have a look. But
Welcome to today's sprint.
when it comes
This
to
is shaping up to be
like
fantastic
endurance
weekend.
events, I enjoy doing them. I just don't enjoy letting people down. I don't put in like enough practice. I just kind of like do a couple of laps and then I jump in. You're not even on the list, Vats.
So we're back here in Losail, and this is the track map.
What's the number on the list,
3.34
Vats? Like, who's on the list and what are the numbers?
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time
SJ
to
is at
see how our
34. That's
starting
definitely a
grid
lie,
looks
because it definitely
for
says
today's
54.
sprint. Joshua Pierce, line, and alongside me in the commentary box today,
Is that months that they have been subscribed for, though?
Which is easier said than done. Anthony Davidson.
I'll have to have a
They
look.
say
I'll
that
have a
a
look.
change
That's in a
is as
sec.
good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today,
Shindy coming in with the Twitch Prime, putting us to 130 out of 140 on the Prime, or on the subscription goal. Thank you very much. If you have a Prime, make sure you don't let it go to waste. And a treasure train has just started. There we go. A treasure train has started. We're at level 2. Thank you very much, Shindy. Thank you, Vats Cooking. Appreciate you. Why is there 11 teams? Because we added in Apex GP, Aiden Darts.
This is not going to be an
But
easy
yeah, I don't
race
like
in
letting
this
people down when we do
position,
the
but
endurance
just give it
races
your
because I
best
don't do as
shot.
much practice. So I kind of prefer to do it with people who've also done less practice and are also chilling. Right, we either do softs and we go ham, or we do mediums and we be faster at the end. But are the mediums really going to be that much faster at the end? I don't know. I don't know, chat. What do you reckon? 1 in the chat if you would like us to do softs. 2 in the chat if you would like us to do mediums. You can only add 1 extra team in F125 Aiden Darts, and it's either Apex GP or Connor Sport, one of the 2. 1 in the chat for softs, 2 in the chat for mediums. That's Cooking, giving out an extra gifted sub to Der Pooney. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. We've reached level 2 on the treasure train. Thank you very much, Vats Cooking. Absolute legend. 55 total gifted subs on the channel. Robin Arts dropping a follow as well. Thank you very much for coming in. Mediums could be stronger at the end. Softs will gain us a lot at the start. Softs will be in the 123s. Mediums will be in the 123.5s. So I think there's a lot more 2s in all fairness. Right? I think we've got more 2s. I think we'll go mediums. Let's go mediums then. Mediums will be, I think, slightly faster. Slightly faster at the end. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. Der Pooney coming in with a thank you. Things we love to see. Let's get into the race then, chat. From the back of the grid, let's get your predictions. Where do you think we are going to finish in this race? Where do you think we are going to finish in this race, chat? We're starting from the back of the grid. Everybody, I think, on the grid is on soft tyres. So we're going to be very, very fast at the end. We're going to be very fast at the end of this race. But where do you think we are going to finish? P9 from Noah. We got a P3 from Atomic Farts. Doctor says that we won't finish. Matt Stoner thinks that top 5 would be good. So that's what we're going to be aiming for from Matt Stoner. 40 acres and a mule is P9. That's what they suggest. Lalos P8. We got General coming in with a P7. Chicken Lad P10. Do a 2-stop. We've done a... No, we're not doing a 2-stop. I remember my final exam for my food tech prep school. It looked sick when I came out of it. Nice. Oh, you look sick. Not nice. That's not nice. I thought you said, like, it looked sick. Odnav says P7. That's Cooking says a P7 as well. Of course, remember, top 8 is points. So that's what we're going to be aiming for. We're aiming for the top 8. We need to warm up the tyres. And that's what we need to do. Get your predictions in. Keep getting your predictions in. Aiden says P1 to P5. Keep getting your predictions in throughout this formation lap. And predict where we are going to finish in this race. Why is it dark? Because Qatar races at nighttime. Qatar races at nighttime, James. P1 and P22. I mean, to be fair, you got it right last time, Aiden. You got it right last time in the practice session. Odanav, thank you very much for the follow. Shindy for the follow. Shindy, did you prime sub before you follow the stream? Crazy. Thank you very much. Gapped, thank you very much for the follow as well. Yes, the game servers are down online. No, but sprint is morning/afternoon. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, fair. Is it? Are you sure? Okay, fair. I think we'll find out this year, won't we? Maybe they changed it. Maybe they changed it. What difficulty are you on? I think we're on 102. Exclamation mark AI, I think it is, in chat to find out what difficulty. Right, we've got cold medium tyres. They're going to take a lap or two to warm up. We've got to stay with the train and hopefully have a car that's faster than the back guys to get past them still. But let's line up on the grid, chat. Let's get ourselves ready. You know how long? No idea, sadly. No idea. Let's get ready for the Qatar Grand Prix. Oh, we nearly overshot that. But here we go. Lights coming on. Engines revving. And we go racing here in Qatar for the sprint race. It was a good initial start, but the cold medium tyres make it difficult to get off the line. We're moving to the left-hand side. We're blocked in by the RB of Lawson. Can we find any spots around the outside of the double kit cars of Hulkenberg and Bortoletto? Not quite. We're off the track slightly, so we have to give up the overtake because we don't want to get it done off the track. Lawson has a little sneak back past us as well. Still wheel to wheel with the RB driver as we go through the fast right. And now we're up past him into P21 now. We're going to sit behind Bortoletto and Hulkenberg. Try and spot a gap off of these two drivers. They go wheel to wheel through the fast right-hander again. Oh, we've gone into the back. Restart! Restart! I'm calling a restart. We're taking a restart. We go again! We won't do that again. Lights coming on. Engines revving. Let's go racing here once again. And away we go. And it's a better start this time compared to Lance Stroll, who nearly takes me out at the start of this race. Nearly took me out at the start of this race. Oh, we've done it again. We've done it. Right. Okay, right. Listen. Okay, listen. Why are we going so deep? Why are we going so deep? Right, we just need to chill. We just need to chill. We just be everyone in chat, join with me. Everyone in chat, okay? We're going to take a deep breath in. Stop driving into the back of drivers, Hayden, okay? We might have an infinite amount of front wings. Okay, listen, we might have an infinite amount of front wings. And we might be able to use as many front wings as we want. Let's open the treasure chest. What do we get? We get a lovely little emote with eyes. Let's go. Thank you very much for the treasure chest, guys. Thank you very much for the train. Right, everyone breathe, okay? Right, repeat after ourselves. We are not going to drive into the back of everybody else. We are not going to drive into the back of all the drivers. Okay, right. Who's the we? We're a team, okay? We're a team. Lights on, engines revving. Let's go racing. Nice and chill this time. Nice and chill. Just chill. Don't drive into people. Find the gap. Where's the gap? The gap's on the inside. Let's go to the inside this time. Let's not go to the outside. Break at the 100-meter board. Nice and easy. No gap on the inside there. Side by side with Nico Hulkenberg. Can we find anything here, though, on the outside? Yes, we can. No. Are they going to give me the room? They are. We're going to go right around the outside of the Kicksauber. And they are going to get me back now down in towards this fast right-hander. But we're going to stay ahead of Hulkenberg and Bortoletto. Lawson got a better start this time. Hulkenberg around my outside. Wheel to wheel with a kit car. We need to be careful once again going down into this corner. Stroll will take the inside line, but then cuts back over to the normal racing line. Can we find a way around the outside of Lance Stroll here? Finding the gap. He's just bunched up behind everybody else. Can't find a way through there. And Lance Stroll remains ahead of us. Remember, they have got faster tyres, warmer tyres. That's what we're struggling with at the moment. Temperature in these mediums. But we're going to be absolutely flying at the end of this Grand Prix, remember. So let's just take it nice and easy for the moment. And now we push, chat. Now we push. Did we have emote only on the stream and then nobody spammed any emotes? That's crazy. Who did emote only, chat? Not to even put an emote in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Let's see what we can do here. Joshua Pierce goes fastest. I think he was on pole position, or at least at the front. Now we utilize the battery.
Okay,
And now we push, chat. Now we push. Now we try and see what we can do. Calculus Lane, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. We're not close enough to Stroll or to Hadjar or to Lawson as we go through here. And as I said, we're going to be not quite on the pace. Why are we going so deep? Why are we going so deep, GB? Why are we going so deep? Right. This is good now. This is good. Look at the tyre temps. It's just that front right that is not quite up to temperature yet. We're in the dirty air of the cars in front. We need to find a way through. Overtaking is difficult here at Qatar, but we should have the pace. Soundball getting juice. I mean, GB, you should wake up early because there is definitely a lot of good soundballs. Oh, there's been a crash up here. What has happened? What's happened? Ocon, please don't take me out. Ocon, I think engine issue. Engine issue for Ocon. I don't know if he caused any damage to anybody on track. But away we go. Away we go. Man is trying to do promotion. He's just clipping my stuff. What do you mean, Bats? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. That front right is just like, please, warm up. Please, get up to temperature. Right, can we do anything down the straight, chat? Do we have the straight line speed for the AI down here? Push the battery. The last 5 laps, that's when we're going to start to have the edge. But we need to make up as many positions as we can. And we just don't have any straight line speed. But we can send it. We can send it. And we will send it on Lance Stroll. Up the inside on the Aston Martin driver. We squeeze him to the exit of the corner. He's still there, though. And we've done it. We've moved up into 18th position. That's a place gained. Back into medium on the ERS. Don't come back at me, Stroll. You stay back there, bro. You stay back there. I pulled your pants down, and you're going to stay behind me. All right, let's go. Hadjar in P17. Antonelli's been compromised by that Ocon incident. Ocon didn't even DNF. He didn't even have an engine issue. They just crashed. What happened? Come on, come on, come on. I think we were a little bit too over-eager with our predictions, to be honest. Because we are struggling. Can I use anything here? Are they burning here? They are, but we can go side by side. We can stick our nose on the inside. We will. He broke my front wing. Why has he turned into me then? He just broke my front wing. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We don't need downforce. Not around Qatar, right? You don't need downforce at Qatar. Come on. That's a textbook Benjamin Daly move. Yeah. Just cut across. Oh, mine on Stroll. I mean, to be fair, it was a textbook Ben. Then we got Ben Daly back. Right, there we go. DRS on what? Don't move with me on the straight, buddy. I don't want to get murdered. Luke Howick did that to me once. It didn't work out well for him. It didn't work out well for him in Qatar. Let's just say that. Right. Vehicle condition.
Systems all looking good.
Okay, maybe we don't have damage. I thought we did have damage. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Is there another crash? Has something happened? What's going on here? Yes, hold everyone up. Yes, 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 yes. No, it's someone behind me. Oh, no, it is Alonso. Fernando Alonso's out of this race. Oh, it's not good for the Aston Martins. GB's now going to tune out. He's like, well, there's no Aston Martins in this race anymore.
Okay, I got some
and Hadjar's out at the same time.
Right,
how's that? Red flag! I was going to say, how's that not a safety car? Oh, chat. Oh, we might have cooked here. Because now we can go to softs. We can go to brand new softs. And they're going to be on mediums. We may have cooked here, chat. We may have cooked here. We can go on brand new softs.
We've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a
Where's my brand new softs?
Another half of this race to go.
Why am I not going to brand new softs? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. Good chat, mate. I've been bummed by 1 minute photo of ads, so I'll be seeing you later, buddy. Shameless restart the session. I didn't even see your message. Changing my name to ads. Whoa. Right, okay. I mean, it's pretty simple. We go to soft tires, but now we cook, chat. Now we cook. Now we cook. Brand new softs. They're all going to be on mediums or old softs. Here we go. Lights on, engines revving. We go racing. And let's not drive into the back of anybody. Away we go. And we have no straight line speed whatsoever. But we can have a look up the inside of George Russell and Oliver Bearman here. And we can get past those because the tyre grip is just absolutely insane. Around the outside of Alex Albon. We've also fixed the front wing damage if we had any. I don't believe I did, but it was weird that it popped up. And now that's already up into the top 11 in this race. Going to take it easy behind these two. Just going wheel to wheel. I'm going to try and see if a gap presents itself. As I'm going to slingshot myself up the inside. No, I can't. There's no gap. There's no gap. There's no gap there. Can't find a way through. Can I sneak past Russell with Hamilton here? Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. But I'm going to get compromised here. Around the outside of Russell. Around the outside of Hamilton. Can't do Hamilton, but I can do Russell. And there we go. No, we're not done yet. Now we're done. Now we're up into P11. Lewis Hamilton is up next. And we're right behind the Ferrari. Ferrari's in the mud at the moment. Ferrari have dropped off big time. Big time in this race. And there are we go. I don't know why I braked in there. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking, but I braked for some reason. But we're P11. We can get points here. We've lost 2 laps because of the red flag, but we have gained an advantage being on brand new soft tyres, whilst they're all on old soft tyres. So let's see what we can do. I don't have any straight line speed down here, chat. I don't have any straight line speed. So it's all going to have to be done in the corners. Let's save the battery. Let's save the battery. I don't want to waste it. And now we push. Hamilton, Sainz, both out of the points. Both looking to gain on Tsunoda ahead of them. We've got to try and be the one to get into that top 8 to score points in this race. And we're going to be pushing. We are going to be pushing. Hey, SJ! Thank you very much for the gifted sub. That is 51 gifted subs total on the channel. And GB, enjoy your ad-free viewing. There you go. Thank you very much, SJ, you legend. And I think that got our sub goal of 140, which it has. SJ, huge. Thank you very much, sir. Right, come on, come on, come on. Keep pushing, chat. Keep pushing. Qatar, difficult track to overtake on. But you've got to believe. You've got to believe. Nismo, thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. We can do this, chat. We can do this. If we just get close enough. If we just get close enough, we can do this. Is that actual? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I just got a notification on TikTok. Is that an actual notification or is that an account trying to bait me? Notification. Nah, surely it's fake. It's a prank. Okay, good, good, good. I got scared for a minute there. SJ again with another gifted sub, this time to Maracay.
Right, the gap's
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, SJ, for the love and support on the channel. And Jake, now you can enjoy your ad-free viewing as well. I am sweating here. I'm not going to lie. It's warm in this room. I think the door's closed. God damn it! Stop breaking your front wing! No, we won't use a flashback. We can still do this. We can still do this, chat. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is tough. Yeah, I believe. Oh my god, I nearly drove into the back of him and broke the other side. To be fair, if we break the other side, we're going to be even. But now we're going to be an absolute rocket on the straights, right? We've lost that drag. I don't know if we're going to get points now, chat. This is tough. It doesn't want to turn. We're going to be doing Qatar reduced corner cutting now. You have like 80% plus damage. No. No. Nah, it's fine. Look, we're fine through there. Look at that. Look at that. Never mind. Just all pretend I stayed on the track. Everybody pretend I stayed on the track. Right, come on. Come on. Everyone pretend I'm staying on the track. It's all fine. Matt Stoner, thank you very much for the rose. Appreciate you. Should have gone new mediums. We didn't have any new mediums, to be fair. We didn't have any new mediums. because we used the mediums at the start. We can still hold on here, chat. We can still hold on here to at least P11. And I think my teammate is in the points. And maybe if they all just get bunched up, or if something happens again, we can sneak something on the drivers. Or Hamilton does that. I mean, we did the same. We did the same. That was close. That was close. It was nearly all over for us as well. Sliding all over the place. Go, 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 go. Use the battery. Stay with them. Is Bro playing like level 50 AI? It's 102 actually. Sorry if that offends you. But you're just going to have to deal with it. Let's go. I'm not doing good lines now. These are terrible lines. I'm practicing for the Qatar wildcard again, alright? Just getting that practice in. Getting that practice in. Come on, come on, come on. Burn the battery. This is the last lap of the race.
Just started the final lap of the race.
We're going to need a little bit of a pile up to happen ahead of us. Or some drivers to go side by side, which would also be very nice. Gasly's... Oh, go on, Gasly. Gasly's flying the flag for Alpine right now. Go on, boy. Keep it up. Keep it up. Stay ahead of them. You can do this, Pierre. You can do this. Check my tyre wear. The tyre wear is okay. It's not bad. It's just I've got front wing damage. That's all. Hey, SJ, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Goodbye, Break Marker Board. To Noah Freds. Thank you very much, SJ. That is 56 gifted subs on the channel, I think. Softs are actually decent here. I mean, they are. It's a 50% race. And my wear will definitely be a little bit higher right now because of dirty air and also front wing damage. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Don't gift to Watts. Come on. I can just stay close. And they run out of battery at the end here. That is so incredibly wide. I did not even get a warning for that. How did I not even get a warning for that? Right, push, 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 push on the battery. We can get Lewis here. Come on! Go, 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 go! It's not enough. It's not enough. It's going to be P11 from the back of the grid. God damn it. Did hitting the sign damage the car? No, we hit Lewis. We rear-ended Lewis. We went right into his bum. And damaged our front wing.
And with that, another year of
Max
Formula 1
Verstappen wins the Drivers' Championship.
Drivers' Champion is declared.
Even in a car, in the third best car in the championship, Max Verstappen wins the championship. He is the champion. Thorn Whiskey, Yandra, 19 Gummies. Thank you very much for the follows. If you are new around here, do hit that follow button. We are live 5 days a week, all at 10 a.m. European time. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. We do 2 on Saturday because we are just an absolute machine. And then Sunday as well. I thanked SJ when you gifted the sub. My bad. That's cooking. It was you indeed. Sorry. Thank you much for the gifted sub. I was wondering why it jumped up from 51 to 56. But that explains it. Thank you very much, That's Cooking. For the gifted sub to Noah. Noah, make sure you say thank you if you haven't done already. Oh, he's done it. He's given it to Gwats. He's given it to Gwats. Oh, no. Well, there you go, Gwats. You now have ad-free viewing. Gasly gets 6 points. That's good stuff there. Yeah, it wasn't a good performance from me in that race, for sure. For sure. But look at the standings. Max Verstappen, Champione. If there was fastest laps to involve, Lando Norris would have a chance. No cleanest driver. Bro fell off. GB, don't come here, right? Don't come here slandering me like that. We're just in an exclusive club, and we need to stick together here, okay? We're the only two drivers to be called clean. Everybody else is up for dispute, okay? Everybody else is up for dispute. We can argue that they're all dirty drivers because they haven't got a cleanest driver award. All right, Tom Biener. I can say Tom Biener's a dirty driver. He's a dirty driver in Creator Series. And he can say, no, I'm not. I'll be like, well, where's your cleanest driver award? Huh? Where is it? You haven't got one. So clearly, dirty. Is that 10 a.m. from UK? No, so 10 a.m. My time in the Netherlands. So 9 a.m. UK time. I'm live 9 a.m. UK time every day that I'm live. The schedule is on the Twitch. And also in my Discord. Exclamation mark Discord if you want to come in. Okay, we work together to protect the award. Exactly. Will there be rain for the 100% this weekend? We spin the wheel, James. We spin the wheel. I don't even think I've rubbed off the... Oh, no, I have, but I spin the wheel. And then that decides whether we have wet weather, what weather we have, what track we do as well this weekend. Right, let's go to qualifying. We didn't qualify in the last one because we were stupid. This time we're not going to be stupid. Hair Roll, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Musembi as well. Thank you for the follow. If you're on around here, do hit that follow button. I appreciate everyone dropping into the stream. And let's see what we can do. Let's get some predictions in the chat. Where do you think we're going to qualify? The prediction's up on the Twitch. If you want to use your Dome Head points, then feel free to do so. But I would also like to know in the chat, where do you think we're going to qualify? What position? Give me a position. Where do you think we are going to qualify in this session? We've got DeSunnen saying we're going to be P8. Big Josh also says 8th position. Got the medium tyres there. Going to use the softs. We're going to fast forward to about 9 minutes remaining. Go then. James Lort says 6th. Matty Stoner says P10. Scorpio says P11. Noah Fred says P7. Liana says P11. Jesus P7. That's Cooking says 4th. Gandra says P3. Let's see what we can do, chat. Let's get the gloves on. Let's slip our hand in. It's nice and soggy in there. Nice and moist in there already. And then let's get ready to push it about on the track. Guess who's back? Welcome back, Magic Lando. Riffem Gaming. Thank you very much for the follow too. And Salty Lou Losh. Probably absolutely butchered the pronunciation on that, but I apologise. If I've ever pronounced your name wrong, I apologise and I will definitely do it again. Okay? Here we go then. Qualifying in Qatar. Q1. Let's try and get ourselves absolutely butchered. Exactly. Salut Toulouche. Completely wrong. Again, probably. Right, here we go. Throw the car in Qatar. I love this track. It is just satisfying when you hook it all up. Like there, that wasn't satisfying. I missed the apex. But the first corner was satisfying. Especially when you go for the fast rights as well. I'm lifting off way too much into that first right-hander and probably even to that second one. Early on the brakes through there, but we're purple in the first sector, and that's what we're talking about. That's what we like to see, chat. William Harris has come in and said we're going to be P7. We can maybe even ego retire out of this qualifying session and get into Q2. If we put in a good enough lap, but maybe we're just good in Sector 1. We've got to maximise it around the rest of the track. I haven't even used battery, chat. I haven't even been using battery when we went purple. That's just how good we are. Right, flat round here. As George Russell famously said, flat round here. And then once again, flat round here. We can drop it into 6th gear, just for lols. Once again, flat round here, into 6th. We actually ran off the track a little bit, but we got it on reduce, so it allowed me. So we're fine. We're going to miss the apex. Nope, we cut across very nicely there. ERS to the line. Let's see what we can do in this qualifying session. And it's boom! P1. But we've got a very mixed up grid here because Science is that also P2. So I don't know if that's something we can risk, chat. I don't know if that's something we can risk. Is it pronounced lunch? I have to say that the second part is almost impossible to pronounce as a non-native German speaker. I mean, we're P1, so we could ego retire here. What do you reckon, chat? 1 in the chat to ego retire, 2 to not with 7 temps clear. Why have the front runners not set a lap yet? 1 in the chat to ego retire, 2 in the chat to not. Ones everywhere. Okay, let's do it. Let's flex the ego. If we get knocked out again, chat, if we're last again, I'm gonna cry. Shio Mu, I'm Parallel, and Maaz, thank you very much for the follow. And we're P1 by 7 temps. Gasly's P5. What has happened in this qualifying session? Because the usual suspects could have gone out. Yuki Tsunoda is down there. He's not having a good time. I mean, even the Red Bull isn't great. It's just very close. It's very, very close. And we've just smashed it out of the bag. I don't know why we are so fast. I really don't know how we are so fast here. Again, it's another track that Alpine just seem to be really good at. No, the ch in Lach is pronounced distinct sound. Like Lach. Salitulach. Increase AI. We may have to. It's just annoying that it is track dependent. I went to Hungary and we got absolutely smashed about by the AI. And that was a tough race. Okay. Once again, new set of tyres. Do you know what? I'm going to go on the old set. I'm going to set a lap at 10 minutes again. Go out on the old set of tyres and see what we can do. 1 in the chat if you think we can get to Q3. 2 in the chat if you don't. I think that's a pretty easy one to guess. But 1 in the chat if you think we can get into Q3. 2 in the chat. Increase AI is going to be boring. I'm going to try, but we can't increase the AI in qualifying. It won't be increased. We'll just go straight into qualifying session. We can only increase after qualifying. So qualifying could be a slam dunk, but I'm suspicious that some of the faster teams can go faster. Because I don't know why Apex GP are so slow. Apex GP should not be down there. Right, push the battery. Everything we got to the line. Maximize the start-finish straight. Especially as we are low on straight line speed. And then build it up around the lap. And see what we can do from there.
Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16.
Old tyres, chat. Let's see if this is enough. If it is, then this is absolutely insane from us. Absolutely insane. But I'm not holding out on it just yet. That's much faster through there. Finding the time. That's slower. Purple in the first sector again. On old tyres as well. We are quick. We are quick this weekend, chat. Thank you very much, Red Army, for the follow. Welcome in. You're joining us as we are, driving around Qatar in qualifying. We unfortunately didn't score any points in the sprint race. Bad qualifying put us at the back. We just didn't get a lap. And now we're trying to redeem ourselves in the main qualifying. Not purple in the second sector. Only green. I'm not going to cut the corner this time. Shift down into 6th. A lift and a shift down into 6th. There we go. We keep it on the track as well. You think we'll have to go again? Let's see. Let's see what we can do then, chat. To the line. I accidentally, I think, pressed the pedal. P2. P2. Very, very good lap there. Close to Norris. Close to Pierce. Sights also having a very, very strong qualifying session. Kane and Piastri Brakes. Thank you for the follow. Picsou as well. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shall we get ready to get into the race, chat? Is this enough? Ego retire? 1 in the chat to ego retire, 2 in the chat to not. 1 in the chat to ego retire, 2 in the chat to not. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Ego retire, not ego retire. All ones again. You guys just want to get guys just want to get into the race as quickly as possible, don't you? And you know what? I don't blame you. I do too. They've gone faster, but it's not fast enough. Gasly is through as well. Charles Leclerc is out in that tractor of a Ferrari. Alex Albon's out. Russell and Antonelli is out. That's the team I'm going to, by the way, chat. That's a yikes. That team is out again. Right. 1 lap. We're going to go for 1 lap in Q3. I'm going to go on brand new tyres. And we're going to push for pole. I think we can get it. Because we have been absolutely rapid around here. But this is your last chance. 1 in the chat if you think we can get pole. 2 if you don't. The AI, I feel like some of them are holding back. How are you so fast in the straights? I would say setup, but I think it's mainly because we've just upgraded the engine on this car. Like, that is the only thing we've really worked on is the engine. And the chassis. I'd say those are the 2 main. Right, we can go out on track here. We're going to drive out this time.
Okay, that's all the checks
so that we
complete.
get the lap
Ready
in.
to go.
Drive out so we get the lap in. We will increase the AI after the session, Bats. I can't do it now. I can't do it now, but I will increase it after the session. After the session, we will increase it. Bedino, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, and Sinji as well. Yeah, it's a shame you can't upgrade it between sessions, but yeah, it is what it is. Right, 1 minute 40 left on the clock. That should still be plenty of time to get our lap in. We should cross the line with maybe about, I don't know, 30 seconds still remaining. But we're going to do a reduced corner cutting track and show you all Katano rules here. Let's do Katano rules just to make sure that we get the lap in. I'm getting the practice in for that wild card again. If we do Qatar again, and it is reduced corner cutting, I've got to maximise qualifying. I'm going to maximise the qualifying, chat. Right, we should be fine from here. Because it was like 20 seconds last time, or 30 seconds when we loaded in last time. I mean, you can't really cut much around here. Just run wide and cut here. That's all you can really do. Right, let's do this then, chat. Let's do this. 1 in the chat if you think we can get pole position. 2 in the chat if you don't. I don't know what the lap time is that we've got to beat. But let's go, 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 go. Am I able to cancel the move to Mercedes? I don't actually know if we can. Oh, that was nice through there. That was good through there. Better through that corner. That's the best I feel like I've taken it. Utilize the battery. Use all the curb. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking, chat. Now we're talking. Purple in the first sector. Purple in the first sector. I told you I love this track. What can we do in the second? A little bit wide off the apex there, but it's okay. That's okay as well. That's good. That's good. Can it be purple in the second sector, chat? Can we get purple in the second sector? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. It's going to be all about this last sector, though. It's flat all the way around here, chat. A little lift just in case of track limits. I'm going to do through there. We've got some time to play with. Oh, that's wide. That's a little bit wide, but everything we've got on the battery to the line. Everything in the battery to the line. And is it good for another pole position back to back? Yes, it is. We definitely need to up the AI for this race. We definitely need to up the AI for this race. They are slow. How slow? 8 tenths. How are we 8 tenths quicker than the AI? How have we gone 8 tenths quicker than the AI? When in Vegas, we were pretty much matching. We were faster as well. Once again, the Alpine is good because Gasly's up there, but we shouldn't be that good. That was mad. That was crazy. I mean, we can put it down to the amazing driving from the driver. I mean, I feel like we can all agree that it was top tier. So I think it's probably that. I think it's probably that. Right, let's get into the last race of the day. Let's get into the race. And we go from here, chat. Let's get some predictions in the chat. Where do you think we are going to finish in this race? We're going to bump the AI up because we need to. Difficulty, we're on 102. We're going to go to 105. 105. Let's bump the AI up. Should be 110. If we can go 110, I will, but I don't want to be like fully locked in. I think we probably will go to 110 for next season. But right now, let's try 105. Clean driver. Thank you, Liana. Aguez, thank you much for the rose. General saying P5. Matt saying top 5 finish. We've got Lalo saying P3. Liana saying P1. Atomic Fart saying P3. Samuel P2. Vats Cooking thinks we're going to bottle it. Noah Fred says podium. Samuel P2. We've got that emoji saying P2. There was a prediction in the chat, so let me just get rid of this one so I can see the YouTube chat. You can see your predictions still. Get them in, get them in.
Qatar and the desert sands of time
Let's get into it. P1 from
It's time to take
Keshi.
them. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man. The
Race
myth,
prediction
the
is
legend,
now live
Anthony
over on
Davidson.
Twitch.
Let's look
Huge
at their
fan. Thank you
season
very much.
and
Oh, lagging, stuttering. Don't do that.
Okay, here we go. I know what you
P1,
can do.
come on.
Don't
Let's
let
try,
me
let's
down.
try, let's try. Formation lap? Yes, there is a formation lap. Right, let's look at the... Okay, tyre wear for us is good. But I think due to the personalised one, I feel like we're better off doing hards and boxing early. Like, if we do an undercut, chat, that could be good. Right? We go on the softs, we do an undercut, and then we go on the hards. What do you reckon, chat? Screen stuttering? Is it? On YouTube? How bad? How bad? I'm going to do this so I can see the webcam. Oh, that's still on Vegas, so I can't even see. No, well, I can see it. It's working fine. It's working fine. It was a little bit of lag, but we're all good. We're all good. We're all good. We are all good. Right. Okay, so, yes. 1 in the chat for soft hards. 2 in the chat for medium hards. 1 in the chat for soft hards. 2 in the chat for medium hards. Get your vote in now. 1 in the chat for soft hards. 2 in the chat for medium hards. Nickname, thank you very much for the follow. We got 1s over on TikTok. Matt Stone saying 2. Samuel going 2. We got more 2s on Twitch. I think the medium hard better. Keep the tyre wear. No need for the undercut. I mean, our tyre wear will be better on the mediums. I mean, we can go actually the same lap as it's saying for the mediums, to be fair. It doesn't lose us time. So maybe we just do mediums. Because this one here doesn't gain us any time. I mean, we are quicker. It does gain us time. It gives us 3 seconds quicker. It's a quicker lap time. Medium hards. Everyone on Twitch is saying medium hards. Everyone on YouTube saying medium hards. It's only TikTok that the majority is saying soft hards, but we're going to have to go with the majority. We'll go with the medium hard strap. Let's get a formation lap in. And let's warm up our tyres, chat. Let's get ready for this start. Let's get ready for this start, chat. No need to do a 2-stop strategy. Tyre wear isn't that bad around here. At least in the 50% race. Medium, then hards. Yep, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do, Mayak. And Craig. Oh, that's dipping a wheel. Callum has put... Anyone know if the servers are back online? No idea. No idea, Callum. Right. So lead the train for the last race of the day. Here in Qatar. Should be about a 45-minute race. And we should go straight into where Mr. Tom Bina, if he is live today. I think he is live today. But we should be able to go straight into when Tom Bina goes into his race. Whoa! Vatsal coming in with the super chat saying bottle, bottle, bottle. Oh yeah. Is that you that's cooking? Is that you that's cooking? Going on to YouTube now. Let's see what we can do. He's live now. Yes, exactly. He is. So we will finish this race and then I'll send you all over to Tom as he should be starting his race in his career. Right, the front tyres are warming up very nicely. That's me. Thank you very much, Fats. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you with the super chat over on YouTube. Let's go. Bottle, bottle, bottle. I will try my best not to bottle. I will try my best not to bottle. As we continue to warm up the fronts. The rears are a little bit cold. But the fronts are exactly where we want them to be. Let's do this, chat. Jared, thank you very much for the follow. And let's go, go. Let's see what we can do in this race, chat. From the front, from pole position. Let's see what we can do. Siri thought I was talking to them. No. Go away. 0.5, happy with that.
Parking there, mate.
Happy with
Let's
that,
make
chat.
sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
Happy
Okay, so that's
with
the rest
that.
of the grid forming up now. Be patient.
Dash,
and
thank you
watch
much for the
those
follow.
lights.
And let's go from here, chat. Let's see what we can do. Lights coming on. Let's get our engine revving. And let's go racing for the Qatar Grand Prix. And it's off to a decent start. Sonny Hayes to the right of us gets off to a bad start. And we're going to hold on to the lead of this race as we head down to the first corner. Hayes and Norris go wheel to wheel behind us. And we're going to hold on to this position still, chat. We're going to hold on to this place. We're going to push hard to try and see what we can do. Lando Norris, though, within our slipstream. He will get the DRS off of us. So we've got to be careful. Lando Norris could be very, very quick in the early stages in that McLaren. We're good in quali trim in this car, but how good are we in the race? How good is our tyre wear? Will it hold up? And can we go battle wheel to wheel in the desert against Lando Norris? Time will tell, chat. Time will tell. As Lando Norris still doing a fantastic job of holding on to the back of us. Hayes and Pierce dropping off behind. 1.1 seconds. They're getting a lot of dirty air and they're getting compromised by it. But Lando Norris not having any issue. And in fact, is going to have a look into the fast right-handers. We go wheel to wheel with Lando Norris through here. He has to back out of that one. He tried it on the inside. We weren't letting him have an easy overtake round there. But that has allowed Lando Norris, Sonny Hayes and Pierce to all be incredibly close with us in this race. Gasly for the win. Gasly is in the top 5, I believe, and he is. Yes, there he is. Gasly into the top 5. We go fastest, but now we're under pressure from Lando Norris. We're having to burn the battery to try and hold on to Lando Norris here as we go down into the first corner. Norris around the outside, brakes later, but we've got the inside line to hold it with him. We can still go wheel to wheel. Norris very, very quick in these early stages. Around the outside we go. Still wheel to wheel with the McLaren driver. He's on the outside as we go into the fast double right. Will he back out of it? He still holds his nose in there. I have to leave the space to Lando Norris in the McLaren, but we get the position done. We move up back into the lead of this race, but that is allowing the likes of Sonny Hayes, Pierce, and even Gasly to be within 1 second of us right now. It's very, very close between all of us, and I just can't use any battery in the mid-stage of this track. Because why? Well, if we do, then we're going to lose our battery on the main straight. We can't overuse our battery. We need it on the straight to defend from these guys. We need to defend from them. As Lando Norris goes again, we're going to use the battery to stop that. We don't want to go side by side through these corners once again, especially after earlier when Hadjar chops off our front wing when we try to go side by side with the RB driver. And we've got Lando Norris right on our tail now. Right on our tail. The gap 3 tenths behind us. We've got to nail this last corner. We don't really. We lose the apex, but all of the battery now. All of the battery now, chat. All of the battery now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Lando Norris will get an easy overtake down in towards the first corner, and there's just nothing I can do. I was literally burning the whole battery. We've got to keep it medium now. We've got to stay with him in the dirty air of Lando Norris. We've got to stay with the McLaren driver if we can. That McLaren's super slick around here. Has some great pace. But do we have anything to fight them? Dirty air is an absolute pain around there right now. Let's get close, but not close, not too close. I don't want to break my front wing again. Bro is talking too much. Wow, shock. Streamer talks. You never seen a streamer before? You never watched a stream before, Rhea? That's just how we roll on here. We drive better when we talk. Right behind Lando Norris at the moment. Still following behind the McLaren driver. We'll pick up the dirty air as we go through the fast right-handers, but we're going to try and stick with them. And then we will get DRS down the main straight. They don't have DRS. So compared to struggling getting past Lewis Hamilton earlier on in the sprint race, Norris doesn't have any DRS to defend himself with. And this should be a fairly easy overtake if we can just get close enough through the final corner. Through the final corner here. DRS now activated. Lando goes fastest. We're going to use the battery to try and attempt an overtake into the first corner. Lando goes defensive. We go late around the outside of the McLaren driver and we swoop past back into the lead of the Qatar Grand Prix. Now we're going to put it into none mode. We're going to try and stick ahead of Lando Norris. He might have a look down in towards the double right-hander. He won't get close enough and we can hold it. We need to save the battery back up because I need it. I need to defend from Lando Norris in this race. It's a long race. Still 25 laps left to go. Plenty of opportunities for Lando. Plenty of opportunities for everybody else. Yes, this is Qatar. This is the Qatar Grand Prix. Lando Norris now 2 tenths behind. It's so close. Even to Gasly, who is right on our tail. Even to Pierre Gasly. We could potentially let Lando Norris through here. And then we would get the DRS, but we're not going to do that for now. Maybe on the next lap. Maybe the next time around we can let Lando Norris lead through here. Because the only problem is, dirty air for us through here could drop us out of DRS range of Lando. So I don't really want to give him that opportunity to get away that easily. He is probably going to overtake me on the straights, but if I can stay with him, then it's fine. But we'll see. If he starts to break away on this lap, I'm going to use the battery all the way down it in an attempt to try and hold on to this position, though. Nope, can't do anything. Can't do anything. And maybe even comes
That's us down a place.
Joshua Pierce here. As we're on the inside of Pierce. Pierce on the outside. We snuff him out. And we hold on to P2. That is not what we want. We do not want to drop down
Okay, mate.
to
Got
P2.
loads of ERS in reserve, so
Yeah, I know I've got loads of ERS, Mark, but I don't want to burn it all, mate. It's not wise for us to burn it all. We will lose Norris if we do that. We have a chance of fighting for the win. So let's see what we can do here. How bad is the dirty air in the new game? It's definitely causes an effect. And just you struggle through medium to high speed corners. It's definitely noticeable in corners like that if I follow right behind him. And I'd say most notably would be these fast right-handers through here. Where I need to try and stay to the back of Lando Norris now. So I'm going to put it into hot lap mode. And I'm going to push through here. And try not to be affected by the dirty air. I've got to turn in early. A little lift through here just to make sure I don't get any dings for track limits. A little lift through here again into 6th gear. A big lift actually at that time around. And we're going to stay on the back of Lando. We will get the DRS off him. We will get the DRS off Lando Norris, but we need to burn all of the battery to have any chance to go for the overtake. Any chance to get ahead. Here we go on Lando Norris. Does he go defensive? No, he doesn't even think about it. And there we go, ahead of Lando into the braking zone. And job done. This is the lowest battery I've got. I'm just going to burn it down to what they asked for. Just get that goal ticked off. And then Mark can leave me alone. Leave me alone, Mark. Let me burn my battery, and I'm going to save it back up. There we go, right.
Oh, mate, great
Back
stuff.
into
Hitting
none.
That target, that sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
It doesn't set us up nicely for the rest of this race, Mark, because we've got no battery left. So how does that set us up nicely for the rest of the race? How is that a goal? Should be, try and get past him whilst saving a battery. That would be an effective goal for the race. Not, Hayden, burn all of your battery so you've got nothing to defend with. Nice move, thank you, thank you. Up the inside, got it, job done. Lando Norris will come back at me, and I think, because we nearly got overtaken by Pierce, I'm going to let Lando Norris go here. I'm going to let him go. I'm going to let Lando Norris lead through the 3rd sector so that I get DRS again, but dirty air, remember. We will lose a bit of time here. But if I let Lando Norris lead, then I get the DRS, I can get him back down in towards turn 1. Whereas if I lead, we run the risk of being overtaken by Pierce. So I think this is perfect for us right now. Is your steering wheel easy to turn or hard? It's quite physical. It's quite strong. Here we go past Lando Norris. We're going to go to the left. Nice and easy. And boom. Job done. Okay, this is the strat, chat. This is the strat. Because if Pierce gets past us, we're in big trouble. Save the battery throughout the lap. Bunch them all up. And then we go for it. Lando Norris will close in here, but will not get close enough. He will have a look, though. He does have a look. Lando, this is not where I want you to overtake me. On the outside of Lando, and there we go. Okay, perfect. Job done. Stay ahead of Lando Norris. And he gets past me as we've got a yellow flag out on track. It is a Haas car out of the session once again. Lando will get close. It's Oliver Behrman out. No sign of a safety car or a red flag this time around. And we will keep on pushing until we get to the pit stop window, which I believe was like lap 12. I believe was our pit stop window, chat. When Mark give him another ERS goal. Right, we let him through there. Don't let Pierce through. Let through Norris. There we go. Can't read that chat at the moment because we're on the corners. Oh, we're so close. See, dirty air just runs me off the track. Look at that. Look at that. That's dirty air. That is prime example of dirty air. Right up behind the driver, and I just can't turn in. I just can't turn in. Whoa! Oh my god, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Let's go. Let's go. 2 races in a row for Ollie. That is a rip. Let's pick the slipstream up. Is it going to be enough to get past Lando Norris? It's going to be a big dive. Oh, he moves in the braking zone there. Nearly chopped off my front wing, but we've got him. Hulkenberg joins my team, and Marty joined Sauber. Nice. Nice. Coming up to Oliver Behrman's car, so yellow flags. They will not be allowed to overtake, so we can save the battery.
Caution, caution.
As Lando Norris still stays behind. No overtaking there from him. Yellow flag. And we are good, chat. We are good.
Okay, clear.
Whew. Can we win this race, chat? How to make hard steering wheel. You just turn up the force feedback. Lando Norris has a look on the inside again. But we squeeze him out. No option there. No option there. Transfers are making again. Amazing. I can't wait to see what transfers we get going into next season. Right, once again, we're going to let Lando Norris through. Is he close enough? Come on, Lando. Come on. Go, Lando. Go, 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 go. There we go. There we go. This is what we want. This is what we want. We want Lando Norris to lead so that we get the DRS. And then, you know, we just put it into hot lap. We burn the ERS down the straight and we get him back. We're just playing with our food at the moment. That's all we're doing. Playing with our food. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lando Norris, will he defend? He will. He'll go to the inside, but he can't do anything there. And there we go. Back into the lead of this race. This is working perfectly. This defense is spot on right now. And hopefully it can even gain Gasly a position. He's in that fight as well. He's very close to us at the moment. Lando Norris will gain. I'm going to go defensive. He's going to still have a look. No, he doesn't. And we hold on to the lead of this race. Lando's gone fastest. When is our pit stop? Lap 12. Still a while till we box. 3 laps until we box. What's your tyres? Our tyres should be fine, to be fair. I mean, they're 45. They're not great. Yeah, I don't think Sauce would have been wise, chat. Sauce really would not have been a wise tyre. Lando has another look on the inside. We can go medium now. Don't want too high of a battery because it will break the energy store if we oversave. And now we go into none mode. Come on, Lando. Through you go. Same again, mate. Same again. There we go. Beautiful. This is great teamwork. Me and Lando just working to keep Joshua Pearce out of any sort of battle in this race. It's just between me and Lando Norris right now.
On him. He might make a mistake.
I was a little bit too slow through there. I didn't need to hit the brakes. A lift would have been enough. But we don't get dirty air off Lando through there. And now we push the battery. Gap is 0.5 of a second. He's quick here. It will get to 6. But now we've got the DRS. Can we go for it? Can we go for it? We're gaining so much in the braking zone. A big lunge up the inside of Lando. Oh, he's still there, though. He's still there, but we've got him. We've got him. And I'm going to work with whoever's in second place. If Lando gets passed by Pearce, I'm sorry, Lando. That's on you, mate. That's not my problem. I'm happy holding P1 and P2 at the moment. Whoever's in P1, that's who I'm going to work with. I don't care. Push, push. We're fine at the moment. Press eject. Could you imagine if you could do that? Just out you go. Out you go. Get out of the car. Can we win this race, chat? Is this strategy going to work? 1 in the chat if you think it's going to work. 2 if you don't. The interesting parts will be when we get into the pit stop window. Because then we need to push. And an undercut would be good. Right, come on, Lando. Gain, 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 gain. Go, 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 go. Go, Lando. Oh, that was perfect timing. He literally got in front right at the perfect moment. Oh, God, that's incredibly wide. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is not what we want. This is not what we want. That's not what we want, chat. This is not what we want. I don't want to be fighting with Pearce. Get out of the way. I've got DRS at least. I'm not going to overtake Lando Norris, but I need to use the DRS to defend from Pearce now. The dirty air compromised us way too much. And there we go, right behind Lando Norris. Now we need to stay with him. Now we need to stay with Lando. If we stay with Lando, we get the DRS, and we go again. Hey, welcome in, flights. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. That's lost me a bit of time. That's lost me a bit of time there. Still right behind him. Oh, nearly into the back of Lando Norris though. And second gear just kicks out a little bit too much. Sam, Braden and Kay, thank you very much for the follows on TikTok. Thank you to Quack, to AJJ, and SBK. Thank you very much for the follows. I need to lock in here. Need to lock in here, chat. If we lose DRS, we box. If we lose DRS, we box this lap. Okay? Do we all understand the message? If we lose DRS, we do the undercut. And that'll be enough to get us back into DRS. I think we should be okay, though. I think we should be okay to still have DRS on Lando Norris. I don't know whether it'd be enough to go for the overtake, though, chat. I don't know if it's going to be enough to go for the overtake. I'm going to use all the battery I have to see if we get a chance. DRS wide open, gaining on Lando Norris all the way down into the first corner. Lunge up the inside. Oh, it might be a bit too much of a lunge. Lando Norris with the switchback maneuver. He might get it. He hasn't got it yet, though. Still side by side with Lando. And we've got him back. There we go. There we go, chat. We have got to drive it into the box, which could be huge for them. As me and Lando will go side by side again. Through the fast right-handers. And nothing through there. I think that's Max Verstappen, who has potentially made an early pit stop in this race. I don't know, chat. It could work for him. It could work for him. We shall see. We shall see. Let's see what we can do. What a move. Exactly. I use regular track limits for career mode because, as you can see, I'm reading chat. And when I read chat, I'm not looking at the track. I don't want to get a silly warning for just doing this, you know? Just for looking at chat and doing that. We don't want to let Lando through here because we're boxing this lap, so it's perfectly fine. I don't want to let Lando through. Although,
don't forget, box this lap.
To be fair, if we let Lando through, Pierce might get the DRS on him. If I compromise Lando, him and Pierce could fight. There we go. And into the box we go. Box, box. Box, 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 box. Hard tyres going onto the car, chat. And let's see what we can do from here. Let's see what we can do from here. We need a really fast pit stop and a fast out lap. Where is that Red Bull going to be?
We had an issue attaching the left front wheel. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us and get back into this race.
5.5 second stop. A 5.5 second stop. That will take me out of contention here. And we might get jumped by this Red Bull driver. I think we will get jumped by the Red Bull.
Look after
There we go.
these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
And we do. We would have stayed ahead of Tsunoda. Tsunoda could be in a battle for the lead of this race here. If he has a good outlap as well. Oh, that was not ideal, chat. Oh, God, these tyres are cold. These tyres are cold, chat.
Okay, mate.
Can I
Let's try and
squeeze
climb up the order
squeeze
if
you
we can.
in
Let's
a
get you a
35%
key
race this
target.
weekend
Push,
after
push.
Zandvoort reversed? What do you mean? Oh, God, that was close. See you later, Noah. Have a nice walk. Enjoy. Second shout out from Uncle Haydor to Imi, who came second, first, and second in the races. Hey, let's go. Doing better than me in these races, Imi. Doing better than me. Shout out to you. Well done. Congratulations. Looking forward to seeing you all soon in a couple of weeks. Sack the pit crew. Exactly.
Yeah,
What are they
he's
doing?
for his stop now.
Right, Tsunoda's giving us dirty air, which is compromising us here. That was a corner cut. We all didn't see it, okay? Everyone ignore it. Where are we going to come out, chat? Where are we going to come out? I pushed you off. I don't remember. Tsunoda actually holding on really well. These tyres not firing up yet. Still cold on that front
Keep managing
right.
your tyres.
They're all in the box. They're all coming out the pit lane now.
Really good
This is going to be
job on
close.
that target, mate.
This is going to be close. Tsunoda and Gasly go wheel to wheel. We go wheel to wheel with Oscar Piastri. Gasly has had a great overcut. He's got past Sonny Hayes. And I think that puts him into the top four. I think that puts Gasly into the top four right now. Okay, we're going to save a bit of battery. Stick with these guys ahead. And try and get past them on the straight. We don't want to compromise ourselves. Our battle is, of course, with
Car behind you,
Lando
just coming with
Norris
the hard tyres.
and Joshua
Car
Pearce.
behind, running
I
hard
mean, to be
tyres.
fair, if we manage to undercut them, if we both get out ahead of Joshua Pearce and Lando Norris, and it's a Alpine 1-2. You bet we're working together. You bet we're working together, chat. Luckily, they did a good job on the pit crew with Gasly's car. Gasly, I'm going to need you to drive a bit faster because you're losing Yuki Tsunoda at the moment. We're going to need to rein him back in, mate. Rein him back in. Let's put it into hot lap. Watch out for the dirty air through here. Tyres cold, of course. Yuki Tsunoda's tyres are going to be the warmest out of all of ours. And that's why he's so quick right now. And then you can just see from Gasly there. Cold tyres from Gasly. Don't want to hit him. Don't want to hit him. Go, Gasly, go. Go, 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 go. Right, DRS, ERS, let's go. Let's go. Let's get past Lando Norris and Joshua Pierce. If we can. Don't fight me. Oh, they're way ahead. They are way up the road. We're going to come out of this battle in P4. But cold tyres, chat. They will have cold tyres at the start of this stint. Go on, Yuki Tsunoda. Go, 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 go. Have a look on him. Look how cold the tyres are. Look how much Yuki suffered through those two corners. They're going to take quite a few laps to get those tyres fired up. And look at this. Yep. Cold tyres. Don't drive. Go. Go, Yuki. Go. I don't want to drive into the back of you. I need you to go. On the outside if we can. We can't. I'm going to have a lunge here. I'm going to get past Yuki. We've got to. It's deep. He could go for the switchback. He will go for the switchback, but it won't be enough. Okay, that's perfect. That's a good move. There we go. Past Yuki Tsunoda. We went early in this race on the pit stop, and it has worked an absolute treat for him when I was holding everybody up, because he's now in P4 in this race. I don't know where he was before this, but he was P4. Right, come on. Come on. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Are you serious, lad? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Joe, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you for the rose, whoever that was. That's Kay. Thank you for the rose. Right, let's get past Pierce. Utilize the battery. Why would I look at this when you keep looking at chat rather than driving? Because of that message right there. You're chatting with me as we get past Pierce, and I can still make overtakes whilst looking at chat. It's called multitasking, brother. It's called multitasking. I can look at chat, and I can still drive fast. And you can chat to me, and I can chat to you back. That's the whole great thing about streaming. Is that I can chat to you live in the moment whilst I'm having these battles. You can ask me questions. You can give me strategy ideas. As we go purple in the middle sector, these tyres are now up to temperature. Norris's aren't. The fight is back on. Gasly, sadly, despite all of that, is still P5 because of Yuki Tsunoda's undercut. But once we get past Norris, we go back into saving mode. We go back into saving battery mode and working together with Norris, but I just need to get in that DRS. Purple Sector 1 exactly, but Sector 2 definitely won't be purple. Purple Sector 1 mainly because of that straight line speed on the start-finish straight. Luckily, no dirty air through here, so we can take it flat through there. Pretty much flat through there as well. Come on, come on, come on. I think we're just within DRS range of Lando Norris. Did we get it? Did we get it, chat? I think I did. I did. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. I've got to stay with him. I've got to stay with him, chat. He goes fastest, but we go faster. How you not wear the tyres so much? Got to stay smooth, baby. Smooth. All right, come here, Lando. Come here. I need that. I need that lead. God, we're having to push. We're having to sweat to fight with Lando Norris in this race, but a win is on the cards, just like a podium is on the cards for Gasly as he's got past Yuki Tsunoda, and he's going to need me to get into the lead to hold up Lando Norris and Pierce. Otherwise, Tsunoda's going to get him back because he will have no straight line speed down the straight, unless he can, of course, get away. As we're kicking up a little bit on the rear end there, chat. A little bit on the rear end. Just sliding around slightly. Come on, come on, come on. 6 tenths now to Lando Norris. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do here, chat. 5 tenths now the gap. It's called a viewer-streamer interaction. Exactly. SJ knows. SJ knows. All right, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Push, 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 push. Okay, we're still within DRS. We're slightly closer to this lap than the last one. However, I don't know if I have the battery. But also, I need to get past him ASAP. I can't afford to wait around because the longer we wait, the better his tyres are going to be. But I don't know if I'm going to have the battery here to go for a lunge. I'm going to try it. Down into the first corner. Here we go. Braking at the 50-meter board. Tight on the inside. Lando Norris holds on the outside. We squeeze him off. We do a Max Verstappen maneuver. We got to the apex first, and we hold that position. And now we put it into none mode. Now we hold him up, and we work together with Lando Norris. We work together with Lando Norris. The same strategy we were doing earlier to help me get the race win.
No tyre concerns.
Just
at the
got
moment,
to
just
not let
focus on the
through
driving.
Joshua Pierce, or whoever is second, I don't mind. Piastri, though, still behind Gasly, and that is also good news. I can maybe help out my teammate with this strategy. It could also hinder them. But Gasly has got Piastri in the DRS, and is going to struggle to keep him behind in a faster car. So this is the best that we can do right now. Norris will get past me here, and that's perfectly fine. We're going to put it back into medium and let Norris go.
Let's use overtake. And
Slot
burn
in
off some
right
energy.
behind the McLaren driver. Try and get a little bit of clean air, even if it's just half of our car, but the air can flow over the aerodynamics. Let's see what we can do. Has someone got Forza on PS5? Not me. And once again, we have the DRS, we have the battery. It'll be a nice, easy overtake on Lando Norris here to get back past. Hayden, please win. I'm trying my best, Liana.
Behind,
I'm trying my best.
3 seconds.
And there we go, back past Lando Norris, and it's job done. Job done on Lando. Back into the lead of this race. 10 laps of the race left to go, chat. Can we win it? 1 in the chat if you believe that we can win. 2 in the chat if you don't. Thank you very much, Drax, for the 2 gifts, the GGs. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for the follow, Raya, APK. Thank you very much to War Blood. Thank you very much for the follow, team. And over on Twitch, Quack was one that we've already said. If you're new around here, do hit that follow button, chat. Do hit the follow button if you are new. We're just going to keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Nice and chill now. We'll let Lando Norris through. Gasly's still holding off Oscar Piastri. That's fine with all of us. Right, Lando Norris is going to go through. He's going to go to the right this time. Nice and easy for Lando. He's ahead of me. Nice and easy through here, just in case we get dirty air. And also, he took a compromise line. So could have easily compromised our line. But there we go. Norris still ahead of us. We'll get the DRS off him. It's going to be all about that final lap, chat. That's where it's going to be difficult. Final lap is where it will be tough, chat. Thank you very much to Batty for the 2 roses. And music edits for the follow as well. Right, come on. DRS, slipstream. Let's see what we can do here. Going down into the first corner. Here we go, defensive. I'll switch it back. And there we go. We colour across him. And we take the lead back off Lando Norris. Pierce still in second. Unfortunately, Piastri has
Okay,
moved
mate,
past
we're not using
Oscar
as much fuel as
Piastri.
we need to, so let's burn through some more now so that we're not too heavy
Burn
at the end of the
through
race.
fuel. I don't know if I can do that, as Lando Norris has another look on the inside. This time into the fast right. This will compromise both of us. This will allow Gasly and Piastri to catch up. They're still 3 seconds off the back of us right now. Gasly does have a chance at a P4. I mean, he does even have a chance of a podium. Matt Stoner, thank you very much for the rose. He does have a chance of the podium. The game was under maintenance, but I don't play online right now. I'm on career mode, so it's fine. Oh, this is sweaty, chat. This is sweaty. Let through Lando Norris. Don't let through Joshua Pierce. And there we go. There we go. Pierce will stay behind. Just as long as we don't run wide again through here, then it's all fine. And there we go.
Come on, you can win that place back.
I am, Mark, alright? Have you not seen what we've been doing this whole race? We're playing with him. We're playing with Lando Norris. That's all we're doing right now. Rick, thank you very much for the follow. Come on, come on, come on, chat. Come on. DRS, ERS, down to the line. He'll go inside. I'll go outside because I can swoop across once again. And that's back into the lead of this race. Oh, but it runs us wide. Compromise slightly. Hayes now gets past Gasly. That's not what we want. Gasly gets him back. Come on, Gasly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get him back, Gasly. Come on. You can do it. As Norris has a look on my inside. He can't do anything. Lando Norris still can't do anything. And we hold on to the lead of this race. Gasly now down to P6. It's an Alpine sandwich with McLarens and Apex GPs being the filling. We're going to try our best to close up this gap. and allow Piastri to be on the back of Sonny Hayes. I mean, if Hayes doesn't get on the back of Piastri here, then Gasly might get him back. That's what we're kind of hoping for. Right, come on, Norris. Go, go, go. You go. There we go. Right. Pierce has actually dropped off the back quite a little bit here. So that is good news. Oh, dirtier, dirtier, dirtier. We're okay. Get it sweaty, bruv. We are sweaty, Matt. We are getting it sweaty today. And now we push. We're in the last few laps of this race now, but this tactic is still working perfectly for us. And we're going to get past Lando Norris nice and easy before we even get to the corner. And boom, on the brakes. There we go. I think if we hadn't been working with Lando Norris here, this race would have been more difficult. We saw when we lost Pierce, just the dirty air of multiple cars is going to be very, very difficult. Ollie Carter, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Let's see what we can do, chat. Lap 22 of 29 in this race. Still fighting for the race win in the Alpine with the McLaren of Lando Norris. Pierce is dropping off. We're driving slow and Pierce is dropping off. So maybe a problem for Pierce. Maybe he went side by side with Piastri. I don't know. But I think Pierce could be having an issue. When I let Lando through, I'm going to ask about driving behind, see if he's got an issue. Go Norris, go.
And that's Pierce behind. Okay, they're on
Has he got an issue?
hard tyres. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old.
So it's not
Time
tyres.
last lap, 1:26.2.
But he doesn't have an issue. I don't know whether... Maybe he went side by side with Piastri through turn 1-2. And that's what cost him. Look at that. So close to Norris now. Look at this. We are flying, chat. Sergio Perez, send it. I will try, Sergio. Viking, thank you very much for the GGs. Thank you very much, Dot, for the cat gift as well. Let's go. Past Lando Norris again. Back up into the lead. This is perfect, chat. Hayes has... sorry, Pierce has been overtaken by Piastri, and now he's looking to get overtaken by Hayes as well. So things really not working out for Pierce in this race. Okay, no wonder. No worries, Vat's cooking. See you in a bit. Norris having a little look. I'm going to leave the room because it's a better line around the outside. And there we go. We can hold it a lot better this way than being compromised. On the inside of the corner, where is Gasly? Gasly's right behind this train. Gasly is now currently in P6. It just goes to show the undercut that Tsunoda performed on us, because he's now dropped off behind the Ferrari. And he has dropped off quite a bit in this race. All because they just don't have the pace in the Red Bull. But the undercut got him right in. All right, there we go. Go past Norris. And I'm going to sit in your dirty air once again. Sit in the dirty air on lap 23. I just need to look at the lap counter, because I do not want to do this tactic on lap 29, because it will not work. What do I do in there? Why did I hit the brakes? Why did I hit the brakes, chat?
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button. And
I wasn't
see what you can
concentrating there. Should be fine. We should still have enough battery. Swapping positions every round. Peak racing game. Hey, I mean, it works. If it works, it works. We still have to get the overtake done. Still have to get the overtake done. Just DRS is so powerful down the start-finish straight. And it helps us because we don't have any straight line speed. If I don't do that, Lando will get me easily. Easily. And then I'd also be under pressure from Piastri and maybe even Pierce behind, because the straight line speed without the DRS for us is just so bad. Alright, keep saving the battery. Keep saving the battery. Piastri now going to be within DRS of Lando Norris. Whilst Pierce and Hayes fighting, I would love it. I would love it if Gasly got past them both. Gasly sadly just dropping off a little bit in the other Alpine car right now. Unable to get close to those two. But let's see, let's see. If Lando keeps doing that, you will get that P1. Exactly. Oh, we haven't done it. We weren't looking. Oh, that's wide. We had to lift off there. Nearly cut across Lando. Okay, Lando's going to get me on DRS. I'm hoping that Piastri doesn't either, but Piastri is 6 tenths behind us, so I've got to utilise all the battery I have down this straight, chat. All the battery I have now. Go, 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 go. Everything I've got. 7 tenths the gap, but they're both going to get DRS and ERS on me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Actually, that worked perfectly. That worked perfectly there. And we hold on to it. Not even Piastri or Lando could get close. I mean, in fairness, they're fighting with one another. Now we go, now we go, now we go, now we go. Let's get them out of our DRS. Can we get them out of our DRS, chat? Can we do that? Put it in hot lap and go. Put it in hot lap and go. One second, 1.2. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We saw an opportunity. Piastri had a fight with Norris. And now this is our chance, chat. This is our chance, because if I get Piastri out of my DRS, he will continue to fight with Lando Norris. And I can break away. Let's use battery. I'm good today, Stoneboy. How are you doing? How are you doing, Stoneboy? Come on, come on, come on, chat. Come on. This is good. This is good. 1.2. 1.2 still. He's out of my DRS. They're going to fight each other. This is perfect for me, chat. This is absolutely perfect for us. Let's go. Exactly. Break the toe while they fight. Devin Fish, thank you for the follow. Seabass, thank you for the follow as well. Norris and Piastri switching positions again. But Norris will gain a little bit in the DRS, but now it's my turn to push again. They haven't got my DRS. They're not fighting with one another. It's 1.3. That's the gap. That is the gap. Try this game 2. Don't know where to start, huh? 4 more laps. No more making mistakes. I'll try my best. It's Kimi versus the McLaren boys. Oh no, that is a mistake. I didn't break that. I think we're fine, I think we're fine. He's closed up. But not close enough. Not close enough, chat. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Still out my DRS. Exactly, it is me, so there is a chance that I will make a mistake. We'll try our best not to. Just got to make it sure that we nail these corners. Ran it wide there. We'll lose time to Norris. But I think in doing so, he is out of my DRS. So as we lost time, we gained up until the to the DRS. And therefore, we took him out of it. Josh and Kiroshi, thank you much for the follow. Toddler Cop, thanks for the follow on Twitch as well. Right, we're out of battery now, though. So we do have to save. Can we still break the DRS? Break the train? On medium. With these hard tyres. Can we still do it, chat? 1.3, that's the gap. 1.5. We're still good. 1.7. We're still good. We are rapid around here. This is my track. One of my favorite tracks on the game. And it's showing now. Look at this. We've upped the difficulty. And even them right now, they've utilized too much of their tires. They can't fight me. They can't fight me. And in fact, they're going to be squabbling with each other in the latter stages of this race. But we've got to be ready. We've got to be ready just in case a fight does present itself. Right at the end of this race. Because all it takes is one mistake from me. And they're there. They're in the DRS and we know how fast they are in a straight line. But they're going to battle with each other. Norris is going to get past Piastri here. He's going to have the DRS on him. Pierce might have the DRS on his teammate, but I think he's slowly dropping away. And in fact, Norris is going to go wheel to wheel with Piastri. And if they go wheel to wheel through turn 1, and that's just even better for me. They won't. Norris will get it. And now he's 1.6. Is Norris the fastest driver? Can Norris catch back up to me? There's 2 laps remaining in this race. 2 laps for Norris to push and get back in my DRS and give himself a chance. Down onto the start-finish line. Because I've already said I will not play the none tactic on the last lap because there is just no need. It's the wrong thing to do. 1.8. Gap slowly coming down, or is it back to 1.9? It just keeps switching. Between 1.8 and 1.9. That's a mistake, though. That's running wide. 2 seconds though for Norris. He can't capitalise. He cannot capitalise at the moment. Mercedes is waiting for the bottle. You're all waiting for the bottle. Will the bottle come? We've got such a good lead at the moment. It might do there if I keep on hitting the brake through that corner being silly. Come on, come on, come on. Last lap of this race then, chat. Last lap. Let's put it in hot lap. Everything we've got. Everything we've got it. GD, Sergio Perez, Nummer, and Corey, thank you all for the follows. Welcome in, welcome in.
Gap to your teammate behind.
1.7 is the gap. Gasly's going to hold on to P6 unless something really bad happens on this last lap. Hayes and Pierce are squabbling. No, they're not, sorry. It's Norris and Piastri who are switching positions. Piastri retakes Lando Norris. Gap now 1.5. Gap is now 1.5 to Oscar Piastri. He's closing in on this final lap. But has he got enough? Has Oscar Piastri got enough in this race to close back up right to the end? We seem to be quicker in the middle sector. 1.9 the gap. 1.9 the gap to Piastri. 1.7 comes down slightly, but then we gain again on acceleration. We must just have better tyres now than the AI at this stage of the race. 1.7 is the gap still. Can he close up anything through that corner? No, he cannot. And now it's into the fast right-hander. Still got another lap? No, we haven't. It's lap 29. I don't know what you're on about. It's lap 29. Flat round here. Still Oscar Piastri gains though. Flat round there as well. Piastri just keeps on gaining. But it won't be enough because we're through the final corner. And unless we spin up the rears, which we do not, it will be victory in Qatar. Across the line. Yes. That was a strategic race right at the front. We were toying with Norris back and forth, back and forth. Went through the pit stop phase. Thought that maybe we lost it. Shout out to Yuki Tsunoda for driver of the day. Thought that maybe we lost it. And then we came back right at the end of that race. And then once there was a bit of a gap, we pushed like hell. And we managed to extend it. Very, very happy with that race. Race winner for Alpine. And we have one more race to go. One more race to go, which we will do tomorrow. Where do we finish in the sprint? We finished P11, I think.
Congratulations to
P11.
the Alpine team for their excellent win.
And that is where we are going to end our stream today. 11 points total for Gasly this weekend. We take 25. Still got the most points of the weekend. And that takes us above Sonny Hayes and Charles Leclerc. And it's going to be a battle with Sonny Hayes to try and stay ahead in the Drivers' Championship. But he's 20. Actually, I think we got it. I think we got it. I don't think he's close enough. So we're going to stay P4 in the Drivers. Constructors-wise as well, we could get Ferrari. If we have a good final race, we could actually get Ferrari and finish P4 in the standings. Mercedes having an absolute stinker. Not sure it's really a team I want to go to. They have been slipping down the order. But sadly, we are going to be going to them for next season. Because that's what you picked. Unless you want us to change it, which we will ask before the next race. Whether we scrap our deal with Mercedes and we look to go with another team. We're beating Antonelli. And that is where we're going to end up. Chat, thank you very much for watching. Sorry about the issues with the stream earlier on. I will try today to get those sorted for next time. Thank you all for watching TikTok. We're going to end up on here first. So thank you to TikTok for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. in the morning. We go again with more career mode and we try and hunt down a good race finish in Abu Dhabi before we start the season brand new. Thank you for watching TikTok. I'll see you tomorrow, same time as usual. Have a good rest of your day. YouTube, we're going to throw you all over to Tom Beener's stream on YouTube and on Twitch. This is the Tom Beener warm-up show. So let's throw you all over to there with the redirect. And there he is. So let's send you over there. Thank you for watching YouTube. I know it's a bit quiet over there, but you're all just at school at work, so that's completely fine. I'm just glad to have you here watching the streams. That is all that matters. Thank you for watching YouTube. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, everybody over there. And finally,